For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Breaking news. The Madison Capitals have invented freedom. That's right, Flex Plans. You pick the games, you pick the seats, and you save money while looking like a hockey genius. Want to come Friday? Boom. Sunday? Done. Bring grandma? She's in. Flex Plans are the choose-your-own-adventure of hockey tickets. Score yours now at tickets.madcapshockey.com before they disappear faster than free hot dogs. Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Fristum Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at fristum.com/careers and take your shot.
Bring the squad, the co-workers, the bowling team, or your entire extended family because Capitals hockey is better together. With group tickets, everyone saves, everyone cheers, and everyone looks like a genius for showing up. Want to take it up a notch? Suites, private space, great views, food, drinks. It's like hockey VIP but with more fun. Groups and suites are going fast, so rally your crew and lock in today at madcapshockey.com.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laps, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com. Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
Down scores! Scored! Tyden Bergen
Thompson. Now Eulenkamp in the high slot. Lifts one towards the net. He scored! Scored! Rehards Grieva, set up by his brother Gustav.
It's time for Capitals hockey. Let's send it out to the arena to the voice of your Madison Capitals, Drew Steele.
Good evening, Caps fans, and welcome into Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena here in Middleton, Wisconsin for tonight's USHL matchup between the visiting Muskegon Lumberjacks and your Madison Capitals. Coming up in the Ameriprint Apparel pregame show, we'll chat with head coach and general manager Andy Brandt. We'll go through tonight's Bergstrom Automotive starting lineups, the Orthopedic and Spine Center's medical report. But first, we have to start out. Madison last weekend takes 5 points away from a 3-game weekend, the first 3-game weekend of the season. Madison carries in a 4-game point streak into the weekend, so the Capitals will look to extend that as the top-seeded Muskegon Lumberjacks come into town 14-2, 0-0 on the year. Madison sits in a tie for 5th place at 9-6-0-1 on the early season. So it's a tight race in the Eastern Conference, to say the least. Muskegon starting to pull away up top, but Madison sits just 5 points back of second place Dubuque. And if you said that a couple days ago, I might blink at you a couple times and say, what'd you just say? No, the Caps with 5 points last weekend, able to take down Green Bay in overtime for their first overtime victory on Sunday. It was a come-from-behind win on Saturday and Sunday for Madison, so a resilient bunch for the Capitals. And it's a couple of players shining for Madison this past weekend that'll also shine for the Capitals wearing stars and stripes in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, here coming up in December. The World Junior A Challenge rosters were named this week, and Caleb Heil and John Stout are back again for that team, looking to defend the gold medal. Heil, this is his 3rd tournament with Team USA, is 5-0 all-time in the tournament. John Stout back for his 2nd tournament, serves as an alternate captain for the team last year. And leading the bunch is head coach and general manager Andy Brandt. He takes over from Matt Smaby. Smaby now the associate head coach at the University of North Dakota. So Brandt being able to serve as the head coach for a Team USA squad that looks to defend their gold medal there in that one, as the Capitals, obviously an awesome honor. Last year had 5 players on that U.S. Junior Select team, down to 2 this year, but still having multiple players on that team is quite an honor, including having the head coach and Andy Brandt there as well. Another news note for the Capitals, Tyden Bergeson, you won't see him in the lineup for the foreseeable future. He's back in Minnesota playing high school hockey at Moorhead High School. Capitals are going to miss his production so far this season. 16 points in 16 games for the Capitals here this season. He's tied for 3rd in the league in goals entering play this weekend. Best of luck to Tyden with the high school hockey season, but Capitals would really love to have him and his production here in the lineup throughout the rest of the season. More than likely, Bergeson would be back, pending injuries and all that sort of thing, after the high school hockey season. So look to have Bergeson back in March at some point for the Capitals there, as the Capitals look to take game 1 of this 2-game set with the Muskegon Lumberjacks. The Capitals 2-1 in first games of series this season. And the Capitals, when they score 4 goals, 5-0-0-0. So those are a couple of keys to the game. You want to get out in front in a 2-game series like this and take game 1. Caps have been successful 2 out of 3 times this season in doing just that. And scoring 4 goals, it's been the key for Madison this season, to say the least. So we'll take a look deeper into the lineups and everything for tonight when we return. You're listening to the Ameriprint Apparel pregame show here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
If it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
Just about 15 minutes away from puck drop here of Game 1 of a 2-game set between the Caps and Lumberjacks here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Drew Steele back here at Cap Ice, the voice of the Capitals, captaining the ship, going through your ear ocean all evening long. And let's take a dive into tonight's matchup. First, starting with the medical report brought to you by Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin. The physicians at Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin have been treating patients throughout Madison and surrounding regions for over 2 decades. Comprehensive orthopedic experts with customized treatment plans. Call or schedule online today. Out of the lineup tonight for Muskegon, it's the backup goaltender Samuel Doyon Katakis, as well as Nick Coring, Tynan Lawrence, Victor Noringer, and Jake Stewart listed as a scratch. He'll actually play in the game tonight. Late ad there for Muskegon. He sat out on Sunday for the Lumberjacks. For the Capitals tonight, out of the lineup, Harper Fry due to injury. He's missing his 6th consecutive game, and Austin Moline out due to injury, missing his first game. So we'll try to keep you updated on both Harper and Moline. I know Harper's trending towards returning sooner rather than later. I haven't heard a ton on Austin Moline, so we'll keep you in the loop on that one as those two sit out tonight for the Capitals. Let's take a look at tonight's lineups. First, starting with the visiting Lumberjacks. Burrs Collins centers Novotny and Benson on line 1. Stewart centers Sanderson and Christ on line 2. Thomas Maroon centers Bergeron and Blanchard on the 3rd line. And Zamatsis will center Stewart and Walsh on the 4th line for the Lumberjacks. On the back end, it's Dexheimer and Clares, Dagenot and Lance on pair 2. Hudson and Belusco on the 3rd pair. And Nate Chelsky is the extra defenseman tonight for the Lumberjacks. Carl Axelson gets the start and goal for Muskegon. 9-1, 0-0 on the season with a 2.00 goals against average and a .929 save percentage to his name. For the Capitals tonight, it's Sam Capel centering Max Ryder and Gavin Eulenkamp on line 1. Caleb Pitsley centers Michael Tang and Jackson Nevers on the 2nd line. Gustavs Griba centers Will Doshin and his brothers Rehards Griba. Stephen Cover centers Ville Varla and Cooper Snee on the 4th line. And Lucas Prudhomme is the extra forward tonight for the Capitals. On the back end, it's John Stout and Jet Koasia on pair 1. Chris Baird Gaidos and Ronan Buckberger on pair 2. Nolan Gertis and Dexter Brooks on the 3rd pair. And Caleb Heil gets the start and goal for Heil. It's start number 13 on the season. 291 goals against average and an .886 save percentage to his name. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup thanks to our friends at Bergstrom Automotive. Bergstrom Automotive is Wisconsin's largest automotive marketplace with new upfront pricing on new and used cars for sale. Stop by one of Bergstrom's certified locations throughout the state to explore the certified new, used, and pre-owned vehicles for sale. Starting for the Lumberjacks tonight, it's Stewart centering Sanderson and Christ. That's the 2nd line for Muskegon on offense. On the back end, it's Diagonal and Lance on the 2nd pair getting the start, and Carl Axelson in net for the Lumberjacks, who are led by first-year head coach Colton St. Clair. For the Capitals tonight, it's Pitsley centering Michael Tang and Jackson Nevers. A new-look 2nd line. Of course, Tang steps into the spot that Bergeson had occupied the past couple of weeks here for Madison, where he'd been tearing it up. Hopefully, Tang can step in and do the exact same for Madison. Stout and Buckberger, so the left defense coming from pair 1. Buckberger, the right defense, coming from pair 2. Is getting the start on the back end for Madison, and Caleb Heil in goal, like I mentioned. Capitals are led by head coach and general manager Andy Brandt. We talk with Andy when we return. This is the Ameriprint Apparel pregame show, and you're listening to Capitals Hockey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laps, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and he scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Friston Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at friston.com/careers and take your shot. Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeripprintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
We're joined by the head coach and general manager of the Madison Capitals, Andy Brandt. Coach, team takes away 5 points from a 3-game weekend. Not the start you wanted on Friday, but you come away with 5 points. What's your takeaway overall from that weekend?
I thought the guys played well. Friday night was just an inconsistency issue for our group, and got off to a slow start in Cedar Rapids, but after the first period, I thought we played well and started to gain some momentum. And then 3-3 is always tough, but to see the guys come out and be down 2-0 going into the third period and empty the tank, so to speak, it was a good team win for our guys to get one in overtime. So they earned all 5 points that they got. So overall, really good weekend for our group.
I'm sure you've been sitting on this for a little bit now. The World Junior A Challenge roster came out for Team USA. You're named head coach of the group. First, how awesome is it and the honor to be able to serve as the head coach for this group, but also to bring back Caleb Heil and John Stout into the mix, honor for them as well.
Yeah, it's anytime you have the opportunity to represent your country, it's an honor. Last year, being my first year doing it, under Coach Maybe and being a part of his staff was a huge learning experience, and to take that into this year and have Patty Mack from Green Bay and Ryan Crothers from Sioux Falls and Hank from Fargo, all good human beings. And obviously there's a trust factor with Caleb over the past year plus. He was a huge reason why we were able to bring home gold last year. And for Stouter, it's another opportunity to lead. Last year he wore a letter for that team, and certainly deserving. But hopefully we can lean on that experience from last year and help the group this year.
Going into this weekend, the Capitals host Muskegon for a pair. Muskegon comes in 14-2 on the year, not a ton of blemishes to their record. How do you add to that 2 instead of the 14 on the other side?
Well, we got to play discipline. You look at their special teams, their power play is clipping at pretty much 30%. Their PK is at 85%. So it shows that they're a disciplined team when it comes to PK and taking penalties or not taking penalties. And then they can be lethal on the power play. So discipline will be important for our group. And then just building off last weekend at making sure we're adding consistency to our game and coming out and trying to dictate right from the drop of the puck. We say it a lot. It's about our group and our team. We focus on our group, our team 95% of the time. So we had a good week of practice, and hopefully we can carry that into the weekend.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
Puck drop is next.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
Breaking news. The Madison Capitals have invented freedom. That's right, flex plans. You pick the games, you pick the seats, and you save money while looking like a hockey genius. Want to come Friday? Boom. Sunday? Done. Bring grandma? She's in. Flex plans are the choose-your-own-adventure of hockey tickets. Score yours now at tickets.madcapshockey.com before they disappear faster than free hot dogs.
Bring the squad, the co-workers, the bowling team, or your entire extended family because Capitals hockey is better together. With group tickets, everyone saves, everyone cheers, and everyone looks like a genius for showing up. Want to take it up a notch? Suites. Private space, great views, food, drinks. It's like hockey VIP but with more fun. Groups and suites are going fast, so rally your crew and lock in today at madcapshockey.com.
Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
And all who protect our freedom for the performance of our national anthem, sung tonight by students from J.C. McKenna Middle School.
for Capitals hockey. Let's send it out to the arena to the voice of your Madison Capitals, Drew Steele.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome into Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena here in Middleton for tonight's USHL matchup between the visiting Muskegon Lumberjacks and your Madison Capitals here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. We appreciate you joining us. My name's Drew Steele. I'll be captaining the ship going through your ear ocean all evening long. The Caps look to extend a 4-game point streak coming into tonight's contest, make it 5 tonight. Heck, even 6 tomorrow night as they host the Muskegon Lumberjacks, who come in 14-2-0 on the season in first place in the Eastern Conference. Muskegon will go left to right wearing the black uniforms. Right to left will go the Caps wearing white. Cameron Giancarlo, one of our referees for tonight's contest, gets ready at center ice, and the puck is down and we're underway. Face-off one back by the Capitals at center ice. Stout plays over to the near side, and Tang deflects it down in deep. Caps will hustle after it. Madison, like I mentioned, takes 5 points away from a 3-game weekend this past weekend. Look to extend a 4-game point streak as Michael Tang fans on a shot attempt on the near side face-off dot. And it's Carter Sanderson playing off the window, trying to clear. A nice job by Nevers to hold. Stout backdoor feed near side for Pitsley, who relays it along in the corner for Michael Tang. Tang plays the body. The Lumberjacks play the puck, and Drew Stewart starts back the other way. Intercepted as soon as Sam Capel got off the bench. Near side, Gavin Eulenkamp has it taken off his stick, but now Madison back the other way. Far side, it's for Capel. Capel with this shot. Saved there by the goaltender, Carl Axelson. 3-time goaltender of the week in the USHL. Has a 5-game win streak in games that he starts 9-1, 0-0 on the year with a 2.00 goals against average and a 9.29 save percentage to his credit. Down on the other end for Madison, it's Caleb Heil getting the start in goal. Heil on the year with a great record to his name. 7-4, 0-1 is a face-off one back by the Capitals right away at the line. A shot fielded like a ground ball by Axelson into the glove. He'll hold for a whistle. 52 seconds into period number 1. Axelson acquired by this Muskegon squad via trade with Sioux Falls back on May 5th. 7th round phase 2 pick going back the other way. Quite the deal if you ask me. If you can get a 7th round phase 2 pick as a hold up here. Looks like a door might have dislodged down in the corner. We'll get things back underway at the face-off down on the near side. People still trying to get through the doors here in Middleton, finding themselves on a hockey Friday night and a hockey weekend here in the capital city, at least the capital city area. Face-off to the right of Axelson in goal. Axelson split last season with Sioux Falls, and the Austin Bruins is a face-off on the near side. Tied up and won by Madison. Top of the near side circle. A shot from Eulenkamp. Rebound alive. Out front, it's Eulenkamp hammering at it again. Couple of chances early on in this one for Madison. But Carl Axelson has the answer for every single one of them. Last weekend, Axelson played on Friday and Saturday night. Combined between the two games, only allowing 2 goals, stopping 55 shots on him coming from Buccaneer players. USHL Goaltender of the Week this week. Like I mentioned, it's his 3rd time winning the award this season. This Muskegon squad has had a lot of reasons that they're successful, but it all starts on the back end with Carl Axelson as a face-off was able to be cleared up that far side wall by Muskegon. They're back inside their defensive zone, starting back the other way. Lars Hudson brothers, of course, Lane, Cole, and Quinn, all playing at different levels of hockey. Lane with the Montreal Canadiens, Quinn with Bakersfield in the AHL, and Cole with the Boston University Terriers. Caps transition back the other way. Doshin got tangled up with the player that time, and Thomas Maroon as the Capitals send it down in deep on that far side. Hustling after it were the Capitals. A big hit on that far side by Barla has Madison back in the offensive zone on the near side wall. Cover hustles after it, chasing after it now. Ville down in the corner, he skates away with it. Ville plays up the wall, taken away by Muskegon there, but it stops just inside the blue line. Played there now, it's a shot for Cooper Snee. Rebound alive, comes free to the near side. Tavarla, shot from the line. Kawasia goes wide. 2 minutes and change into this first period of play. It's been all Caps early on in this one. Just nothing on the scoreboard to reflect that. Coasia into the offensive zone. Now Nevers in the slot. A shot. Scored! Jackson Nevers gets Madison on the board first in this one. 2:25 into period number 1. The captain gets the Caps on the board. A nice job to play it to the middle by Coasia. Nevers doesn't hesitate. Slams it home. His 4th goal of the season gives Madison their first lead of the night. It's 2:25 into this first period of play. Caps have only scored first in 6 games this season. 4-1, 0-1 when they do so. A long way to go for that. But off to the right start as Rich Reynolds can take us away.
Madison Capitals goal. What scored by number 18, Jackson Nevers. He was assisted by number 26, Jack Coasia. Time to go 2 minutes.
They only give the assist to Coasia, but Capitals on the board first in this one. 6th time that they scored first this season was last Friday night. They were unable to pick up the win. They actually, both games they won this past weekend against Green Bay and Cedar Rapids respectively, they were down 2-0 at one point each of those games. Caleb Heil steps out of the crease to try to slow it down. He's unable to. Comes all the way out to neutral ice as Drew Stewart can flutter it back in. Heil plays over to the far side wall, and the Capitals start up ice. No deflection from Gavin Eulenkamp, icing on Madison. 16:43 into period number 1. Madison in the lead early on in this one. Faceoff will come all the way back inside the defensive zone to the right of Caleb Heil in goal. Heil on the year holds goals against average of .291 and a save percentage of .886. The save percentage actually just about exactly where he sat throughout his career. Near side, Max Ryder deflects it down in. Eulenkamp hustles after it to keep the puck alive. Looks like Eulenkamp would have beat the defenseman Chelsky to the puck. Instead, it comes all the way back down into the offensive zone of Muskegon. The Lumberjacks come in first place in the Eastern Conference with a record of 14-2, 0-0, looking for point number 29 and point number 30 tonight. Will be the first team in the league to eclipse the 30-point mark this season. Madison tied for 5th place. A 9-6, 0-1 record would actually be tied for first place in the Western Conference, with Fargo forcing the Sioux Falls Stampede. As into the offensive zone comes Madison. Far side, Max Ryder has possession as he goes into the offensive zone, but Dane Hopkins blows that one dead. Let's meet tonight's officials as assigned by USA Hockey in the United States Hockey League. Referees Cameron Giancarlo and Luke Stork. The lines are being judged this evening by Dane Hopkins and Sean Rounds. Faceoff will be opposite the Muskegon bench. Capel's unit remains out there. Same unit as we saw on both Friday and Sunday. Gavin Eulenkamp actually sat out of Saturday's game in Cedar Rapids due to injury. It was a late breakaway chance for Eulenkamp. He was taken down. It drew a penalty. Capitals weren't able to convert on the power play in overtime against the Gamblers on Friday night. And Eulenkamp actually would skate one shift in overtime, but Capitals felt more comfortable giving him a day off between games. He played on Sunday as part of the Capitals' come from behind 3-2 victory in overtime over the Gamblers. Is at neutral ice. Near side to Gertis. Gertis plays down into the offensive zone. Capel on the near side plays off the well. Capel shot, rebound, goes after it. Does Capel. Chasing after him for a brief second from Muskegon was Ty Bergeron. Realized the whistle hadn't blown quite yet. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off in the offensive zone upcoming. 15:50 to go in period number 1. 1-0 our score at the face-off to the right of goaltender Carl Axelson. As a face-off won back by the Caps with a quick way to get right back on it for the Lumberjacks coming through neutral ice. They thought they had an edge to get towards the goal. Instead, it's poked off the stick, and now they'll come in on the near side wall instead. Zamatsic to the middle, trying to send it down in deep. Gets it there and finds its way back to him. At the line, it's Hudson. Plays down the wall, chipped along as Madison hops on top of it. Fluttered all the way down. It got a deflection, so no icing. So Axelson will come out of his cage to play it. A nice job on that far side by Will Doshin to trail the play into the zone and keep things in the offensive end on that far side wall. He's battling there with a couple of Lumberjack players, and the Jacks eventually skate away with it up the far side wall, deflecting it down in deep. Approaching 5 minutes into this first period of play, Madison in the 1-0 lead. The goal from Jackson Nevers, the captain, scoring his 4th goal of the season. Greba tries to chip it through the legs of the defenseman and Reese Lance. The Lumberjacks start back the other way up that far side wall as it was taken away. Now Stephen Cover behind the defense, in all alone. Now Cover with a shot, goes wide, goes off the post. Cover had started to celebrate. He knew he had beat the goaltender, and it just went wide. Stewart, far side shot, goes wide again, blockered away. The shot coming from Carter Sanderson, a Pittsburgh Penguins draft pick. Up the far side, held in the line by Barrett Dexheimer. The last name should sound familiar to Capitals fans and really hockey fans here in the Madison area. His brother Ben plays at the University of Wisconsin, the captain of the Badgers. But Caps fans should know him more from his time here with the Capitals. Helped lead the Caps to an Eastern Conference championship against this Muskegon squad back in 2022. Offside are the Lumberjacks. We send it to a commercial break. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
.14:08 to go here in period number 1. Madison with the 1-0 lead thanks to the goal from Jackson Nevers. Madison just inside their defensive zone, starts up ice quickly here. It's been all Caps early on in this one. Seems like all the action going on to the left side of the ice here in Middleton. Muskegon in first place in the Eastern Conference, but you only catch the first 6 minutes of this game. Obviously a ton of hockey left, but you wouldn't think that was the case. You'd think that the Muskegon squad was the side that was a little bit further back in the Eastern Conference standing. Shots on goal through the first 6 minutes. 7-0 Madison. Very similar script to the Capitals game in Cedar Rapids last week. Madison trailed in shots on goal 8-1. The Caps did come back to win that game. Just an example of how much hockey you have to play throughout a night as a shot comes in on Heil. The first shot on goal from the Lumberjacks. It's Hudson sending it into the shoulder of Caleb Heil, who holds for a whistle. A face-off upcoming to the right of Heil in goal. 13:20 to go here in period number 1. 1-0 the score. Capitals in the lead. Jackson Nevers with the goal. Nevers, like I mentioned, his 4th goal of the season. Face-off will be on that far side to the right of Heil in goal. As it's one back to the wall by the Lumberjacks. Capitals tie it up and eventually chip it out to neutral ice. It's the overtime game-winning hero from last week, and Max Ryder. A big hit there. No call comes from either side. It was Hudson sent down to his rear end. As on the near side, the Lumberjacks back on it deep inside their own defensive zone. Starting up the near side, intercepted by Madison. Right back in come the Caps. Eulenkamp has a player on the near side. Ryder finds him. Ryder's shot goes high and wide on the near side wall. Kawasia stick handles around and stick handles the Capitals out of the offensive zone there, as the Capitals have to retouch and regain possession at neutral ice as they come into the offensive zone on the near side wall now. Over that far side, the Caps battle up against the wall. Early on in this one, it's been all Capitals. 1 shot on goal for Muskegon to the Capitals 8 at this point. Lumberjacks actually picked up another couple of shots. Shot on goal comes after the whistle, but it was as he was shooting the whistle was blown. So the Lumberjacks A-OK with Eulenkamp sending it towards the goal. They realized they would do the same down at the other end. 12:24 remains here. Period number 1. 1-0 the score. Jackson Nevers, the goal for Madison here in this one, as the Caps battling here. Nevers had an assist on Saturday night. Not a ton of points to his name here this season, but I know the coaching staff really loves his play thus far this season. Hauled him up, boys. Muskegon's kicked down to the draw. It's Zamatsis kicked down to that far side. Face-off dot. Face-off's won back by Jake Stewart. He makes his return to the lineup after missing Sunday's game. Elbowed in the game on Saturday. That held him out of the game, but good to see he's back and healthy. Fans might recognize his name. He played at the NTDP the past 2 seasons. Last season in USHL play, Stewart had a total of 12 points in 23 games, playing with both the 18s and 17s. On that far side, Greba plays the body. It goes down in on Heil, who shovels it to the near side. Stewart takes advantage of it for a moment, sent to the slot, and eventually swept to the wall by the Caps defense. Far side, Zamatsis, shot, goes wide, up the near side wall. It's Sanderson at neutral ice, regaining for the Lumberjack. Just past 8 minutes into this first period of play, Sanderson into the offensive zone. He'll play the body up against Chris Barron-Gaidos. Plays to the line now. A shot comes wide of the goal. Didn't even have to look at it as Diagonal sends it wide. Far side, Diagonal streaking down the slot on that far side. Just towards that faceoff dot is now Stewart with it out front. It's still alive. The Capitals sweep it to the wall again. Sanderson, the North Dakota commit on it. Plays down into the corner. Stewart beneath the goal line. Backdoor feed goes through the feet of Sanderson. Madison plays up the wall, out that far side wall. Varla into the offensive zone, just one man to beat. Varla realized the rest of his players are going for a change. Will ring it around the wall. Near side, Cooper Snee. He played in Saturday's contest, but not Friday or Sundays. Back in the lineup here. Obviously, with Titan Bergeson out of the lineup, it does open opportunities for a Cooper Snee. It opens opportunities for players up and down this Capitals lineup to step up and say, I'm the guy. Icing on Muskegon blows the play dead. 10:49 to go in this first period. Cooper Snee's a great example, though. He was going back and forth with Will Doshin, it seemed, for a couple of weeks as to who was going to be in, who was going to be out of the lineup. Doshin with goals on Friday and Saturday of the last week, kind of making his case to be in the lineup permanently. And tonight, with Austin Moline and Harper Fry out of the lineup due to injury, it does open things for the Capitals forwards. They're able to dress all 13 forwards that still remain here in Middleton as shot ramps up and out of play for a whistle. If you're just joining us and you missed the pregame show, Titan Bergeson heads back to Moorhead High School. So tonight, Michael Tang slides up into the second line for the Capitals with Pitchley and Nevers. Already striking once in this one. Capitals will miss Bergeson, but if you can get production from Nevers, you get production from Tang and Bergeson's role, the Capitals will be A-OK. As this one chipped off the window, it'll go all the way down. It'll go in on goal. That'll negate icing. No change is had by Muskegon as the Capitals play hard off the far side wall. It was Heil to Dexheimer, and the Lumberjacks transition into the offensive zone. Near side, Benson, the former Green Bay Gambler, traded to Omaha and then traded here to Muskegon. Up the near side now, a shot comes in, sits alive now, far side, Novotny's shot blocked along the way. Up top, Clares holds the line. The former high school teammate of John Stout plays to the slot and deflected all the way out to neutral ice. Niles Benson on it. Benson, 25 points last season with the Gamblers, averaging a point per game here early on this season with Muskegon. It goes off the glass, so no penalty will be had on Caleb Heil. Gets it hard and high off that window on the far side. A face-off and the defensive zone to come from Madison. 10:02 to go here in period number one. 1-0 the score. Madison in the lead. And the captain, Jackson Nevers, the difference maker to this point. Face-off upcoming in the defensive zone for the Capitals. To the right of Heil. The Nevers unit with Pitchley and Tang for Madison to get things back underway. Face-offs one to the corner. Kawaja, who had an assist on the Nevers goal, plays off the wall and caroms up to Nevers, who enters the offensive zone to Tang. Interrupted there by the Lumberjacks, and Dexheimer can start back the other way. Just carelessly throws it to neutral ice. Madison right back in. Transition game's working well for Madison so far in this one. Already with a goal on the transition, and if you're able to intercept pucks at neutral ice and just deflect them right back where they came from, it's going to be a tough night for this Muskegon squad. Up that far side wall, deflected towards the middle. Tang holds the line as Nevers plays the body. Tang tried to play to Nevers, but Nevers went behind instead of going in front of Tang, and the Lumberjacks able to clear out to neutral ice. Up the near side wall, Eulenkamp plays into the feet that time of Caleb Pitsley. Eventually the Caps send it into the offensive zone, but it's where Burrs Collins and the Lumberjacks can start back the other way. Down in deep, it's Heil. Will play to the wall on the far side. Kawaja up ahead trying to find Capel. Instead at neutral ice, it's Hudson. Turned over there and into the offensive zone comes Kawaja. Kawaja drops for Ryder. Ryder has some space. He loses an edge. Still on his knees. Has it down in the corner. Plays to the line there for Buckberger. Buckberger's shot deflected high and wide, a goal. I don't know if Axelson had to get anything on it, but a great chance there nonetheless for Madison. Baird Gaidos near side deflected towards the goal by Capel down in the corner. It's Eulenkamp on it. Eulenkamp takes it up the near side wall. Plays to Baird Gaidos at the line. Baird Gaidos holds the line a couple of times before it deflects out to neutral ice where Buckberger can settle it down for Madison. He'll play over to his defensive partner. 8.5 to go here in period number 1. Madison with the 1-0 lead. We're due for a media timeout at our next availability. A nice hit there by Gavin Eulenkamp. Another one thrown by the Capitals. Bodies being thrown around by the Caps here this evening. Puck pumps free to the Lumberjacks, though, as they'll start up the middle of the ice. They achieve the red line. It's Diagonal sending it all the way down in deep. Heil plays over to the defense on the far side in Buckberger, and the Capitals quick to transition out of their defensive end. Doshin into the offensive zone, tries to rifle it through to the middle for Rehards Grieva. The Twins on the line with Doshin once again as Rehards grabs it. A shot from Doshin goes off the right pad of Axelson. Back the other way come Muskegon. Capitals 1 point led on shots on goal, 7-0 in this game. Close to evening it up are the Lumberjacks, now 9-6 early on in this one. To the middle of the ice it goes. Up top, Dexheimer has it poked off his stick into the corner on the far side. He regains possession, plays it high off the glass, lands on the stick of Carter Sanderson. His shot blocked by Dexter Brooks. And Madison back the other way to neutral ice, trying to just deflect that one down in deep where the Grieva twins, now they battle for it. Rehards plays to the wall. That's where it's taken over by Dexheimer as Dexheimer takes it beneath the goal line and can start up the near side wall. Gustav's trying to play the stick. A nice job by the Capitals to battle back for it. At neutral ice, it's Rudy Burrs-Collins back into the offensive zone for the Lumberjacks. Caps lose it for a moment, but into the offensive zone comes Cover and Varla. Varla plays down in deep. Caps will hustle after it on the near side. Sneeze the first one to it. Shovels it back down into the far side corner for Varla. To the line for Kawaja, held in. Far side, now Kawaja back on it. Near side for Stout. Stout works himself down deep into the zone. Jumps up into the window. Far side, Kawaja holds. Sent down into the corner after the block shot. Hudson tried to play over to the defensive partner. And Claire's Cooper Snee down there for Madison. Far side, Cover grabs it back. Kawaja, near side, Stout. Stout, far side, now a chance. Backdoor feed from Cover. Caps try to get a little too fancy. Cover tries to send it through the slot instead of just sending it towards the goal. Maybe you get a rebound from it. Muskegon in the midst of a change as they get some offensive zone time for a brief second. As Madison trying to send it into the offensive end. It's Tang on that far side in, offside. We'll hit immediate timeout. 6:05 to go in the first. 1-0 our score. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
Dear hockey fans, Toyota's legendary lineup is always a hat trick. Go coast to coast with the tough-as-nails Tundra or the top-scoring Tacoma. Need room for your whole roster? Grand Highlander's got you covered. They've all got available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, too, so slick conditions can't compete. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
6:05 to go in the first. Madison up 1-0 here over the 14-2 Muskegon Lumberjacks. Caps 9-6-0-1 on the year, riding a 4-game point streak. Caps have been hot as of late. A puck knuckles up off of the ground up into Caleb Heil. Awkward play, but nothing comes from it from the Lumberjacks. Nevers plays up that far side wall. A player for the Lumberjacks falls hard into the wall, and now Tang, a skilled player down in the offensive zone, splitting the defenses. Nevers' shot comes back to him on the rebound. Just couldn't grab it with his feet that time. As now a nice job by Pitsley to poke off the stick of Anthony Thomas Maroon. He'll go for a change. Far side deflected down in deep. Caleb Heil back. Madison almost with another goal from Jackson Nevers. A nice save by Axelson. Axelson's really kept his squad in this game early on in this one. Far side, Eulenkamp on it. Plays off the wall. Diagonal beaten around by Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp grabs it on the far side wall. Capel down in the corner. Takes it around the goal near side. Looking for a lane. Plays to Gertis at the line. Far side, Brooks. Dexter Brooks takes it down into the corner. Looking for options. Out front. Trying to find Capel. Instead it finds the stick of Ty Bergeron into the offensive zone. Come the Lumberjacks. They'll chip it down in deep. 4 Lumberjacks players go for a change. Capitals able to transition out of their defensive zone easily up the near side wall. Ryder hustling after it. No icing as it won't get to the red line. Down in deep, it's Claire's picking up possession and starting up ice. He's one of a couple of Lumberjacks that's on that World Junior A Challenge roster. Here the Capitals with 2 players and, of course, head coach and general manager Andy Brandt named the head coach of that roster. Caleb Heil and John Stout back for seconds in that one. Into the offensive zone, it's Will Doshin. Throws on the brakes once he gets to the top of the circle. Near side, it's Grieva. Tried to get it back to him. Right idea, just poor execution on both sides there. Madison plays up that far side wall. Interrupted there by Muskegon, and now a chance down low goes through the slot. No one home for the Lumberjacks. Capitals playing well so far. Not a ton of mistakes. That's one that the Capitals get away with, though, as now deflecting that one down in deep. No icing, although it's played dead on the far side. On the near side, the linesman, Sean Round, said no, it got a deflection. That'll come back to neutral ice. Instead of going all the way down for an icing. 3:58 to go in the first. That wouldn't have been the decision. The Capitals bench wouldn't have loved it, as the Capitals got a deflection on it that you could hear up here in the press box at Cap Ice. Varla and Stewart meet in the face-off circle. Not the case. Lucas Prudhomme will come in. Hold them up, boys. Ville Varla kicked down to the circle. Stewart and Prudhomme now at center ice. Under 4 to go in this first period of play. Madison getting off to a hot start in this one, leading in shots on goal 11-7 here in the late part of period number 1. Varla down in that far side corner, lifts his stick, and that allows the Capitals to try to break out up the near side wall. Eventually coming away with it's Baird Gaidos, poked along by Prudhomme. Prudhomme keeps it moving, but it's taken away now. Near side, Hudson plays to Stewart. Stewart on the half wall, far side, a nice save by Heil. Holy cow! Caleb Heil was on his rear end. Stunned him with the glove on the redirection. And Lars Hudson was that close away from tying it up. Instead, the North Dakota commit goes to his right, breaks up the pass with the stick, breaks up the rebound with the glove. Caleb Heil, nice save there. 3:33 to go in the first. One rip, the score here in Middleton. Face-off will be to the left of Caleb Heil in goal. Pitsley and Benson meet in the face-off circle. The face-off won back by the Lumberjacks, but they're unable to hold the zone. Near side, Benson plays it right back down in deep. Takes an odd bounce off of a stanchion, goes high up in the air here at Cap Ice. Far side, Nevers plays along out to neutral. Backtracking is Benson, gets it back from Hudson, loses it, and now Madison could have numbers back the other way. A nice job to recover there by the Lumberjacks. A nice poke check at neutral by Gertis. And Madison back inside their defensive zone, just achieved the red line, and it'll play down in deep. Up the near side, Tang's the first one to it on the half wall. Gertis holds the line. Plays down in deep. It rings around the kick plate far side. Taken down on that far side was Novotny. And Madison will be heading to the penalty kill for the first time tonight. A trip on Dexter Brooks. Dexter Brooks has some chirps for Novotny as Brooks will head to the penalty box. That'll send Muskegon to the power play for the first time tonight. They were 3 for 9 last weekend on the man advantage. 29.8% on the season. That's second in the USHL. Madison on the kill this season, 82.5%, sixth in the USHL. We're 10 for 12 last weekend, 2 for 4 on Sunday. So both of those power play goals from last weekend coming from Green Bay on Sunday. Burrs Collins, Chris, Stewart, and Sanderson, the top unit for the Lumberjacks out there. As a face-off to the left of Caleb Heil will start the penalty kill for Madison. The face-off one to the line declares. Near side, heavy pressure put on by the Caps on the kill is a tripping call on Dexter Brooks. Brooks, one of the team leaders in penalties in minutes. Capitals only have 5 defensemen tonight, with 2 of them hurt. Claire's at the line, unable to grab it as the Caps chip it out to neutral. A wholesale change for the Caps as Will Doshin sent it all the way down. 25 seconds into the Dexter Brooks minor penalty. Claire's and the Jacks start up ice. Chris plays to the near side. Stewart into the offensive zone. A penalty coming up on Muskegon. Interference. So that power play lasts 32 seconds before the Capitals and Lumberjacks skate even at 4-on-4. So the Capitals 1 for 1 on the penalty kill tonight. We'll have an abbreviated power play at the end of this 4-on-4 time. Faceoff will be in the offensive zone. Sam Capel wants it on the far side, so that's where he'll get it. To the left to Axelson in goal. It's interference on Claire's, so each team down a defenseman with Brooks and Claire's in the penalty box. Faceoff will be to the left of Axelson in goal. It's Novotny and Capel. Faceoff one back by Capel. It goes all the way through and out to neutral ice where Gertis on it. Gertis takes it all the way beneath the goal line. It'll eventually start up that far side wall. Not on the power play are the Capitals, so he plays ahead to Ronan Buckberger. Buckberger ahead for Capel. Capel loses it now, though, and back the other way come Muskegon. Up the far side wall into the offensive zone. A nice poke check there by Eulenkamp to interrupt things as Novotny on the near side takes it down along the wall up the right ring side. Loses the wheel, and Madison with numbers back the other way, but they turn it over at neutral ice. Bolesko all the way back at neutral inside their own defensive zone. Now Madison with a chance offensively. What a recovery there by Hudson. That allows Benson and the Jacks back the other way. Onside, Benson almost has it poked off his stick. Instead finds Dexheimer on the top of the near side. Far side trying to find a player in Reese Lance coming fresh off the bench. Instead, far side, it's Benson into the offensive zone. A deflection allows Madison possession up the near side. Nevers and Coasia were just on different pages as now Novotny has it beneath the goal line for Muskegon. Looked like the Capitals were going to be able to clear the zone. They're unable to. 1:10 to go here in this first period of play. 15 to go of 4-on-4 time before an abbreviated Capitals power play. A big hit at neutral ice from Novotny has Madison back into the offensive zone on the far side. Far side there, it's Nevers sent up hard into the wall. Caleb Pitchley sent hard to his rear end. Capitals on the power play. 48 seconds to go here in period number 1. 25 of those seconds will be on the power play unless the Caps are able to score. Thomas Maroon realizes they're on the kill and will play it down in deep. Therefore, Caleb Heil. Heil circles around and will leave there for Coasia. One rush up ice on the man advantage. Establish some zone time if you're the Caps. You've done that well tonight. You lead in shots on goal, 11-9 in this one, but unable to establish good zone time on this power play as it's sent all the way down by Muskegon. 20 to go in period number 1. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play as John Stout starts up ice for the Capitals. 14 seconds to go in the period. No deflection found there on the play. Capitals hustled after it, trying to negate icing. They're not going to be able to. Face off all the way back inside the defensive zone. There's that big hit on Caleb Pitchley. Kind of got an elbow up there maybe, but I thought it was clean and live, and I'm glad they didn't blow it dead on the reaction there. 9.5 to go here in this first period of play. Caps look to take the 1-0 lead into intermission. Top line hops over the wall for Muskegon. Stewart and Gustav Skriba will meet in the face-off circle. And eventually it's one to the wall by Muskegon. Stewart relays it down into the corner. They realize they don't have a ton of time to work here. They play to the line, deflected all the way down. That'll do it for our first 20 minutes. Here in this one, Caps with the lone goal in period number 1. Jackson Nevers, his 4th of the year, gives Madison the 1-0 lead through 20 minutes. You're listening to Capitals Hockey. The Play It Again Sports Intermission Report is next.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and he scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Breaking news. The Madison Capitals have invented freedom. That's right, flex plans. You pick the games, you pick the seats, and you save money while looking like a hockey genius. Want to come Friday? Boom. Sunday? Done. Bring grandma? She's in. Flex plans are the choose-your-own-adventure of hockey tickets. Score yours now at tickets.madcapshockey.com before they disappear faster than free hot dogs. Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Friston Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at friston.com/careers and take your shot.
Bring the squad, the co-workers, the bowling team, or your entire extended family because Capitals hockey is better together. With group tickets, everyone saves, everyone cheers, and everyone looks like a genius for showing up. Want to take it up a notch? Suites, private space, great views, food, drinks. It's like hockey VIP but with more fun. Groups and suites are going fast, so rally your crew and lock in today at madcapshockey.com.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laughs, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com. Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Madison with the 1-0 lead through our first period of play. Let's take a look at our goal scoring summary. 2:25 into this first period. It was Jackson Nevers, the captain, with his 4th goal of the season. Coasia into the offensive zone. Now Nevers in the slot. A shot. Scored! Jackson Nevers gets Madison on the board first in this one. 2:25 into period number 1. The captain gets the Caps on the board. For Nevers, it's his second point in the past 3 games for him there, as he's assisted by Cover and Coasia. Cover's 4th USHL point, Coasia's 5th assist of the season. Shots on goal 11-9, favoring the Capitals. At one point in this game, it was 7-0. Capitals on shots on goal on top of the Lumberjacks. Since that point, it's obviously 9-4 Muskegon, so the ice starting to tilt back the way of the Lumberjacks. Power plays in this one, both teams 0 for 1. Both of those power plays just lasting 32 seconds as the Lumberjacks took a penalty right away into the Capitals' penalty kill, so it kind of worked out for Madison. A nice way to stat pad the penalty kills for both squads. Capitals on top 1-0 through 20 minutes. We'll be back with your out-of-town scoreboard. This is the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. And Play It Again Sports, it's your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. From skates and sticks to fitness and training gear, you'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports over by Westtown Mall after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laps, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Fristum Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at fristum.com/careers and take your shot. Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
Let's take a look elsewhere in the USHL as we welcome you back into the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. 5-1, the U18s lead Chicago, 14:34 to go in the third period there in Plymouth. 4-3, Waterloo leads Des Moines at the end of period number 1. Wow, what an eventful first period at the Mid-American Energy Company Recplex in West Des Moines. 7 goals in a period, that's quite the number, especially for the first period. That's a number you usually see in the second period with the longer change and might get players stuck out there. Nothing on the scoreboard at the icebox between the Lancers and Stars. At Imon Arena in Dubuque, the Saints lead 1-0 over Tri-City. The Saints 5-0 at home this season. Chris Richards gets them on the board first in Dubuque over the Storm at the moment. The Saints sit in second place behind Muskegon at the moment. 1-1 in Sioux City. Sioux Falls and Sioux City going at it through 20 minutes there. Through 20 minutes at the Resch Center, the Gamblers up 2-1 over Cedar Rapids at the end of the first period. And 1-1 in Fargo, the Force hosting the Youngstown Phantoms. That's a rematch of a Clark Cup final from a couple of years ago. Cooper Simpson, the goal on the power play to tie things up late in the period for the Phantoms, as the Phantoms look to continue winning in the Eastern Conference. All these teams in the East playing the Western Conference teams have just been dominating the competition this season. It's just a crazy number when you look up and down. The Capitals not taking advantage of the Western Conference games so far this season as much as the rest of the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is 34-7-3-1 against the West this season in 45 games played against the West. So if that explains how dominant the Eastern Conference has been against the West, I don't know what else will if that doesn't do it for you. As Madison here in this one in an in-conference game would love to take advantage. Obviously a 4-point swing if the Caps lose. You lose 2 points to the first place team, and Muskegon improves that lead even more. If the Caps able to win, you draw 2 points closer to Muskegon in the Eastern Conference standings as well. Obviously, a quarter of the way through the year, really early to look at standings, but if the East is going to be this neck and neck throughout the whole stretch of the year, you have to look at the standings at some point. And Madison in this one with the 1-0 lead over the first place Muskegon Lumberjacks. We'll be back with the second period of play. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and he scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Breaking news. The Madison Capitals have invented freedom. That's right, Flex Plans. You pick the games, you pick the seats, and you save money while looking like a hockey genius. Want to come Friday? Boom. Sunday? Done. Bring grandma? She's in. Flex Plans are the choose-your-own-adventure of hockey tickets. Score yours now at tickets.madcapshockey.com before they disappear faster than free hot dogs. Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Friston Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at friston.com/careers and take your shot.
Bring the squad, the co-workers, the bowling team, or your entire extended family because Capitals hockey is better together. With group tickets, everyone saves, everyone cheers, and everyone looks like a genius for showing up. Want to take it up a notch? Suites. Private space, great views, food, drinks. It's like hockey VIP but with more fun. Groups and suites are going fast, so rally your crew and lock in today at madcapshockey.com.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laps, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com. Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
20 minutes in the books, 40 to go here in regulation as the Capitals lead 1-0 here in Middleton. Night 1 of a 2-game set between the Capitals and Lumberjacks here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Period of the long change as the two teams switch sides. Caps will travel left to right wearing the white jerseys. Right to left will go Muskegon wearing the black tarps. Down in the defensive zone, Caleb Heil plays up the near side wall. Nevers on it on the half wall. Unable to clear the zone is Sanderson now on it down in the near side. Takes it down beneath the goal line. Circles around a bit, will play to the line. Belusko never able to receive that one. Is now Madison with numbers back the other way. A chance, Pitsley in the slot finds its way to the near side, but no one home for the Caps. As Muskegon right back the other way on the stick of Jack Christ. The game-winning goal of the Clark Cup final. Last year, Jack Christ, the high school teammate of Gavin Eulenkamp. Bisgans and Green Bay, also a member of that Chanhassen team. Capella with a whole bunch of speed towards the offensive zone, powers his way towards the goal, is tied up and a leave in the corner for Eulenkamp. Up at the line, Gertis, near side, Dex Brooks tries to find a shooting lane, plays off the wall. Eulenkamp retrieves on the half wall on the far side. Near side to Brooks again, shot blocked right away in front of him by Benson. Caps go and dig back for it, but Muskegon will clear down the length of the ice. It hits a referee, so no icing on the play. Gertis hustles back and grabs it for Madison. Turns it over, though. Near side. It's Muskegon on it. They play to the middle. Now it's a chance for Madison back the other way. Eulenkamp with a whole bunch of speed caught up to by Novotny. Near side, it's Max Ryder. I don't know how many times in Gavin Eulenkamp's USHL career I've been able to say he's been caught up to by another player. One of the fastest players in the league. Nice wheels on him by Novotny. He's all the way down inside the defensive zone. The Capitals right back on it. 1:45 into this second period of play. 1-0 the score. The one goal coming for Madison. Just 2:25 into that first period. Madison with a player fresh out the bench. A shot goes wide from Doshin. Was looking for his third goal in as many games. Had a pair of goals last weekend, Friday and Saturday. So he'll get a deflection down in deep. Gustavs Grievel allows it to go all the way down. Near side, Doshin tries to put some pressure on, but the Lumberjacks unable to clear. Grieva near side leaves back for Doshin, turned over. Now back the other way come Muskegon. Blanchard plays off the middle of a player in Baird Gaidos. right in the midsection, near side, picked up along the wall by the Lumberjacks, trying to play it out front to Thomas Maroon. Instead, it goes into the corner. Grieva tied up there, and the puck comes free to Blanchard. Madison skates away with it eventually, though, as Blanchard turns it over. Cover plays to neutral ice, and the Capitals back inside their own defensive zone. Catches up on the back of the net, I believe. Eventually, Buckberger grabs it for the Capitals. Just about 3 minutes into period number 2. 1-0. Madison in the lead as they transition through neutral ice. Trying to deflect that one down towards the offensive zone was Cooper Snee. Eventually he gets it free to his future college teammate at Providence College. Up that far side wall now. It's Muskegon to neutral ice. Played to the middle, poked off his stick, and now Madison back the other way. Nice job to just send it down in deep by Cover, but I think he had a player in Cooper Snee right in front of him that he could have got the puck to. Varla and Cover go to work in the corner. Snee down there as well as Cover jumps free from that pile. To his side, work along the wall. Caps hold the line. It's John Stout. Down to the corner now, Varla. Varla plays out front for Cover. Shot ramps up and out of play. No, it holds the zone. I thought that hit the protective netting. No, it's down beneath the goal line, far side. No one home for Madison on that far side, so that allows Muskegon an easy break to neutral. John Stout takes over there and eventually plays down in deep. A late arm go up for icing on the near side. Muskegon on it. Andy Brandt doesn't like the late icing call there, so that'll be a defensive zone draw for Madison. It'll be to the left of Highland goal. No change allowed for the Capitals. 16-10 to go in the second period. 1-0 the score. Face off the left of Highland goal. A hodgepodge unit for the Capitals. Pitsley's unit out there against Stewart for Muskegon. Stewart back on it on the corner after winning that initial draw. The shot from a near side. Eventually they say it's a goal. Carter Sanderson sneaks it past Caleb Heil. Heil stunned it, got by him just as much as I am up here in the press box. We're all square at 1-1. 16:03 to go in the second period. Carter Sanderson gets it by Caleb Heil. Heil hugging the post on the near side. Just not giving it a bear hug enough. Snuck by him underneath the blocker. And we're all square at 1-1. 3:57 into this second period of play. Capitals won't be too thrilled with that one, as an arguable late icing call is into the offensive zone. Now it's Michael Tang on the far side wall. Tang plays down to the corner for Nevers. Nevers plays out front, a shot from Pitchley. Pitchley sent up into the surface, and now Tang sends it up into the window on the near side. Empty net for the Capitals is the delayed penalty upcoming on Muskegon. Player got his hands up high on Caleb Pitchley. That's the second time Pitchley's been hit up high in this one. Lars Hudson will go to the penalty box for 2. Head contact, the penalty. Caps their second power play of the game. Ryder, Capel, Tang, Kawasia, and Bucky for the Caps. Caps on the power play this season. 5th in the USHL. 1 for 11 though last week, and cold last week to say the least. 23.6%. on the kill. Muskegon 3rd in the USHL at 84%. 7 for 9 last weekend as they had a 3-game weekend all at home. Face off to the left of Axelson in goal. Face off is won back by the Capitals as Kawasia sets things up top. Far side, Tang has it trickle over his stick there and takes it down into the corner looking for a passing lane. Eventually he'll get it up top to Kawasia. Kawasia back down into the corner for Tang. Tang to the bumper for Max Ryder. Ryder back to Tang. Tang tied up against the wall right away by Reese Lance. Now 3 aside work down in that far side corner. It's rung around the kick plate near side. Therefore at Buckberger. Buckberger plays to the middle. A shot goes wide from Capel. Far side, the Capitals won't be able to hold. Comes out to neutral ice. 35 seconds into this power play, into the offensive zone. Madison on the near side. It's Capel. Throws on the brakes, and will eventually play down into the corner, looking that time for Kawasia. Eventually the Caps come away with it. Capel down low, just looking for options, and will settle it down. 50 seconds into the power play. Near side is Buckberger. Buckberger leads the Caps with 3 power play goals this season. Tang has it poked off his stick on the far side. Hustling after it, Sanderson. Sanderson with only one man to beat. He beats Kawasia to it. Could be a penalty shot, not the case. Instead, another abbreviated power play for the Capitals. As Kaweza heads to the penalty box, 2 for a hold. Got beat to that far side. And Kaweza just held him up. Real close to being a penalty shot for Carter Sanderson. Face-off will be in the offensive zone for the Lumberjacks. The Caps now 0 for 2 on the power play. Novotny, Benson, Diagonal, and the player in Chelsea for Muskegon. Caps send out Pitsley, Nevers, Bergaidos, and Buckberger. Face-off one to the near side. It's actually Gertis. Gertis plays to the corner. Nearly turned it over, but Gertis and the Capitals can start up ice now as he takes it to the far side wall. Bergaidos through neutral ice, drops back to Gertis. Gertis loses it, and now it's Novotny in. Novotny has it poked off his stick. Nice job by the defense to not give Muskegon an extended power play here. 35 seconds remain to 4-on-4 time before about a 54-second power play for the Lumberjacks. Capitals take it back beneath the goal line. Far side, it's Gertis on it. Gertis takes it to the near side wall. He'll achieve the red line, but backtrack over to the defensive partner in Bergaidos. Bergaidos, near side to Gertis. Gertis starting up ice now. Has his stick lifted, taken away by Novotny. A nice poke check by Gertis, and now Madison has a chance to poke it deep inside the offensive zone. Turned over, and now Benson in. Couple of Caps with some fresh legs catching up to him, though, as Novotny on the far side on it. Novotny tries to play back to Benson. Turned over. Varla chips it out to neutral ice. Under a minute to go on this power play for Muskegon as we're tied here, 1-1, thanks to the Carter Sanderson goal. Benson's shot deflected off the blocker of Heil up into the protective netting for a whistle. 48 seconds remain on the power play. 13:24 remains here in period number 2. 1-1 the score. Sanderson the goal scorer for Muskegon. Nevers the goal scorer for Madison. Nevers' goal coming in the first couple minutes of period number 1. Sanderson assisted by Stewart, his 7th of the season. The shots on goal even at 11-11. After Madison led 7-0 at one point during this game. Face off on the near side, one back, Christ on it, plays to the far side, gets it back from Clares. Down low, a chance now out front, goes wide. Far side, Bruce Collins picks up, sends to the line. Clares' shot deflected. I think it hits the crossbar along the way into the corner as John Stout sends it past his former teammate at Minnetonka High School and Danny Clares. Caps go for a wholesale change as Muskegon picks up from beneath their own goal line. Clares up the near side into the offensive zone. Sends it to the far side now for Burrs Collins. Burrs Collins back to the line. Clares near side for Jack Christ. Christ down into the corner. He'll switch spots with Stewart, who plays to the line. Clares far side. Burrs Collins near side. Stewart. What a save by Heil. Goes through his legs and goes wide of the goal. Clares on the near side now to Christ. Far side. Burrs Collins. Caps are back at full strength, but not out of the clear yet in this one. Far side. Caps battling in their defensive zone, and it's frozen by Heil. We've hit a media timeout. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and he scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Remains in period number 2. Our score 1-1. Goals from Nevers for Madison early on in the first period, and a goal from Sanderson for Muskegon early on in the second have us knotted here in Middleton. Night 1 of a 2-game set between these two squads. Far side face-off circle as Thomas Maroon and Grieva meet up. Grieva skates away with possession near side. Over to his brother Rehards Grieva. Now far side, Buckberger jumps up into the play offensively. Far side, it's Gustavs out front. A chance for Doshin goes wide. Near side, the Capitals back on it. A bunch of early chances for Madison in period number one. The Caps are out shooting the Lumberjacks 7-0 at one point in this one. Shots on goal have since went the way of Muskegon. Since that moment, it was 13-4 in favor of Muskegon as the Capitals into the offensive zone. Richards Griva chips it down in deep. Dexheimer there for it for the Lumberjacks. Caps will go get their forward unit a change is up the far side wall. The Lumberjacks chip it down in deep. Icing on the Lumberjacks. I thought they got a deflection on it. Not the case. Faceoff will be inside the offensive zone. It'll be to the far side to the right of Axelson in goal. Axelson has really kept his team in the game early on in period number one. Now his team tied up. A lot due to his effort early on. Faceoff will be to the left of Axelson in goal. Thomas Maroon and Cover, the two-team centermen, to go at it in the circle. Face-off one back. Brooks at the line has his shot blocked and sent down into the Capitals' defensive zone. The Lumberjacks were in need of a couple of changes, so Madison could have an edge heading into the offensive zone. Instead, it's Snee chipping it in. Far side, offside are Madison. Prudhomme overskates that one. Cooper Snee into the offensive zone. 11:28 to go in the second period. 1-1 here in Middleton. Cover's unit remains out there for Madison. For Muskegon, it's Bergeron in the circle. Hold him up, boys. Cover kicked out of the drop. Snee will step in to try to win the draw. He chips it down towards the offensive zone, but I would guess that faceoff win would eventually go to Muskegon as Brooks plays up the near side wall. Snee unable to grab it as it goes weirdly off the wall right in front of the bench of Muskegon. Near side it goes. Belusko at the line. Belusko's shot blockered away by Heil. I don't know how he saw that. Tons of traffic out front. Nice eyes there by the North Dakota commit. As up the far side now Madison chips things out to neutral ice. Back inside the defensive zone. Capitals turn it over and Muskegon into the offensive now. Lance up into the play offensively, feeds to the middle, stick handling around. It's Prudhomme chipping up the near side wall. Stick handling a player there, Snee. A penalty will come on Madison. Cooper Snee to the penalty box, I think. Another call will come as well. It's going to be Belusko to the penalty box. He goes to argue his point as Cooper Snee will go on that far side. Lance and Prudhomme chirping on the near side. I think they're calling embellishment on Belusko and Snee on the hook. Belusko went right up to the referee to almost scream at him too, so I wouldn't be shocked if something more were to come from that, as 4-on-4 should follow from this. As a faceoff will be down in the defensive end for Madison. Sure enough, it is 4-on-4. Sanderson and Stewart quickly out onto the ice for Muskegon. Face-off on the near side to the right of Caleb Heil in goal. Stewart and Nevers in on it there. So the penalty was called on the far side by the referee on Cooper Snee. It was Luke Stewart calling the penalty for the hook on Snee. But Giancarlo was right on top of it on the near side and thought that the player for Muskegon and Belusko took a dive. Far side, the Capitals try to hold on to possession. Near side, it's Kawasia. Far side into the offensive zone now. To the middle, a chance for Stout. Shot goes through the crease and wide. Thought it was going to carry him up to Kawasia. Instead, it got stuck on the wall. Nice job to play the body by Max Ryder. But it backtracks to the defense for Muskegon, and back the other way comes Diagonal. Diagonal into the offensive zone, has it in the far side corner. Tied up against the wall, taken away. Stout on it. Stout up the middle of the ice to Nevers. Nevers chips it, trying to find its way to Ryder. Instead, it found its way off a deflection to Danny Clares. Nevers goes for a change. The Rough Riders, or rather the Lumberjacks, back the other way. A stick lifted, finds its way into the corner. Ryder pokes it free. The Capitals Stout near side to Pitchley. Pitchley trying to beat the defense around the edge. Eventually finds it to the middle for Michael Tang. Tang with a toe drag and a fan on the shot. Back the other way come the Lumberjacks down towards the offensive zone. A nice glove there by Nolan Gertis. Gertis has his stick lifted and he'll backtrack over to Ronan Buckberger, who starts up ice with 44 to go of the 4-on-4 time. Buckberger, far side now, Pitsley. Tang now on it. Tang shuffles it up to the line, trying to find Gertis. Instead, it finds the stick of a Lumberjack. Chris trying to beat Gertis to the wall, able to take it beneath the goal line. Chris beneath the goal line now has it poked to free there by Buckberger. Tang in the corner as well. Capitals tie it up there for a moment. To a side work down low. Eventually the puck finds free up that far side wall. Tang on it. Backtracks to Gertis. Gertis keeps it moving for Tang, and Tang starts over to the far side wall. 10 seconds to go of this 4-on-4 time. Madison into the offensive zone. It's on the stick of Buckberger. Buckberger plays hard off the wall, near side. Therefore, it is Burrs Collins. Both teams back at full strength. Velasco was stretching the zone after stepping out of the penalty box. Not an easy breakout for Muskegon. So with 8.5 to go here in the second period. We're tied up, one aside. Into the offensive zone, it comes Eulenkamp. Finds a trailing Capel. Capel's shot goes high and wide. Near side, the Capitals try to scramble for it. Instead, it's Jake Stewart clearing out to neutral ice. The Denver commit plays to Chris Baird-Gaidos as Madison back the other way into the offensive zone. Eulenkamp plays down in deep. Dexheimer and Capel get tied up against the wall. To a side work in the corner. Puck eventually pops free. Therefore, it is Prudhomme for a quick second. He wrestles a player off of him in Burrs Collins. That's two hefty-sized players in the corner. As the puck still alive just beneath the goal line. Tied up, though, as Eulenkamp has it poked free to him. Eulenkamp loses it. Now Barrett Dexheimer starts back the other side. Devotny ahead for Dexheimer. Dexheimer plays into the offensive zone now and gets shoved up against the wall. Down in the corner, Baird-Gaidos there for Madison. Loses it, and eventually the Capitals skate away. It's Eulenkamp on it with 7.5 to go. He plays hard off the window. I don't think this should be icing, neither does the linesman. As back for it is Hudson. Body of Prudhomme slams up into Hudson as the Lumberjacks start back the other way. Griever rubs a player up against the wall. Near side, Bergeron plays back down into the corner. There for it is Blanchard. Chuck Blanchard, the former Cedar Rapids Rough Rider. A couple of those on this Muskegon squad. Far side poked off of his stick. A nice job playing the body by Will Doshin. Up ahead comes Grieva. Grieva into the offensive zone, throws on the brakes, leaves there for Doshin. Doshin takes it beneath the goal line, looks for a pass up to the line. Coasia. Now Stout. Shot blocked right away. Unable to get that one towards the goal was Bergeron. As now the Capitals unable to clear up the near side wall. Muskegon transition quickly through neutral ice. They lead in shots on goal 14-11. Since the Capitals led 7-0, it's 14-4. Favoring Muskegon in the shots on goal department. Doshin into the offensive zone, powering his way towards the net. Rehards Grieva looking for a passing lane, sends it towards the goal, deflected wide. Near side, Gertis hops on it. Gertis, far side, to the line. Buckberger played back down into the corner. Near side, Gustavs Grieva played up the wall. Big hit there from Cooper Snee, fresh off the bench. Goes all the way down inside the defensive zone as Madison circles around a bit. Nolan Gertis a bit shaky right in front of his own cage. Capitals will play out to neutral ice, but Drew Stewart, that's the other former Rough Rider I was talking about when I was referring to Charles Blanchard, and a couple of Rough Riders on this squad. Blanchard acquired this season, off-season via trade from Cedar Rapids. On the other side, you're looking at a player in Drew Stewart acquired last season. Of course, worked out for him last year for the Rough Riders. Stewart on the year, 16 points already at this point. Sent down in deep. 5.5 to go in this second period. Pace of play has really slowed down here as of late. A long change, maybe having some tired legs here on night number one. Played to the middle by Cover. Varla's shot ramped up and out of play for a whistle. 5:22 to go in the second. We're all square at one aside here in Middleton.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel. Your logos, done right, done local.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison.
.522 remains in the second period. 1-1 here in Middleton. Faceoff will be to the right of goaltender Carl Axelson in net. Has been outstanding this season for the Lumberjacks. Axelson, a 2 even goals against average and a .929 save percentage to his name as he looks to his right. Faceoff between Burrs Collins and Pitchley, won back by his centerman Burrs Collins, and the Lumberjacks start up the near side wall. A nice job by Dexter Brooks to take over for Madison. He plays down in deep. Michael Tang helps him along that way. Dexheimer has it poked off his stick. Dexheimer, former teammate of Caleb Pitchley and Jackson Nevers, they're both on the ice at the same time with him. Now a chance looking for Michael Tang on the back door was Pitchley. Right idea, just unable to find him there. This one sent out to neutral ice. Knuckles to the stick of Chris Baird. Gaidos and deflects up and out of play. A body thrown after the whistle. Deflection there as Burns Collins was taken down by Baird Gaidos. We get tangled up here after the whistle. Dexter Brooks doesn't take the helmet off, but I think Dex Brooks might go to the penalty box. No, not the case. Doesn't look like they're going to take anybody here. Niles Benson had his helmet removed. I don't think that Dex Brooks really did anything to purposely pull that off. He did get kind of in a headlock, I guess, but that is a penalty if you do it the wrong way. It's a deflection, so a change will be allowed for Madison. They're going to take advantage of that. Face-off will follow inside the defensive end, or rather they take it out to neutral ice. The face-off outside the zone on the far side. After everything got tangled up, we get ready to get back underway. Top line out there for Madison, the third unit for Muskegon. Stewart substitutes for Bergeron on this third line. Face-off tied up, one back by the Lumberjacks. Jake Stewart helps his centerman Thomas Maroon win that one back. Claire's up the near side wall. Claire's an alternate captain for this Lumberjack squad. No captain in the lineup at the moment. Tynan Lawrence, the captain for this Muskegon team, played up that far side. Ryder into the offensive zone as Eulenkamp on the near side tried to find him. His pass was blocked by the skate of a Lumberjack, and down in the far side corner, a couple of players go at it. Puck's tied up. I'm wondering if it's going to be on Max Ryder or if it's going to be on Muskegon. It looks like it's going to be on the Lumberjack in the pile. Holding going to be coming on Lars Hudson. Madison to the power play for the third time in this game. 4:23 to go in this second period. Carter Sanderson wants a word with the referee. Sanderson doesn't like the call as Madison will head to the power play yet again. Face-off upcoming in the offensive zone for Madison. They want it on the near side. You have a chance to match the lines. The Capitals take advantage of every second they can get of a break in between. Ryder, Capel, Buckberger, Tang, and Coasia numerically on the power play for Madison here on the first unit. Capel and Thomas Maroon will start things in the circle to the left of Axelson in goal. Faceoff is tied up in one, back by Capel. Coasia at the line will play to the near side to Buckberger. All three of his goals this season come on the man advantage. Coasia up top, holds the line. No, he doesn't. His second time it jumped over the line. Jack Coasia thought he had held the line the whole time as a faceoff will come out to neutral ice. 9 seconds into the power play. 4:14 to go in the second, 1-1. Capel and Thomas Maroon. Neither side switches any players out there as a faceoff is won back by the Capitals. Coasia takes it back all the way inside the defensive zone, and he'll start up ice. He'll drop back there for Buckberger, and now coming through neutral is Bucky. Bucky takes it to the near side to Michael Tang. Tang near side for Capel. Capel Feeds it through far side, therefore at Ryder as the Capitals get things set up offensively. 1:30 to go on the man advantage. Buckberger plays down to the corner for Ryder. Ryder stick handles his way out of trouble. Tang near side looking for Buckberger, finds him, but it's poked up against the wall, and Muskegon will have a chance to clear. They're unable to. Up the far side now. They will be able to send it down into the defensive end to Madison, quickly sending it right back up ice. It looked like the Caps' Jack Kawaja was going to. Instead, he takes it all the way back inside the defensive zone. Kawaja tangled up beneath the goal line by Sanderson. Caps trying to kick that one free. Instead, it comes free to Sanderson. Capitals find it on the stick of Rehard's Griva, and Griva starts things back up the near side wall. Eventually, he'll backtrack over to Kawaja on the far side. Kawaja, the only player not to have switched from that first unit, as Eulenkamp comes in with a whole bunch of speed on that far side, sheds a whole bunch of snow off the ice on that far side. Now Eulenkamp plays to Griva. Now Nevers on the half wall. Nevers looking for options, plays to the bumper. Gustav's down low, a chance backdoor, unable to connect. Madison had the right idea. Puck comes free. Griva plays the body, and a penalty will be coming on Madison. All 3 times tonight when a team has found themselves on the power play, 2 minutes has not been found. Interference going to be the call on Griva. 25 seconds to go, a 4-on-4 time, followed by 1:35 of a power play for Muskegon. It'll be their 3rd power play of the game. The Caps 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Face off on the far side to the left of Highland goal. Cover and Stewart, the 2 team centermen, to go at it in the circle. Stewart, Burskals, Clares, Dexheimer for Muskegon, Barla, Cover, Buckberger, and Gertis for the Caps. 25 seconds of 4-on-4 time to start. Gertis takes it beneath the goal line, and he'll start up ice, up the near side to Buckberger. Buckberger skates through neutral ice, will play off the wall. Ahead, Stephen Cover into the offensive zone. Rubbed off a bit by Barrett Dexheimer. Far side, looked like a pick was set on Varla, and into the offensive zone comes Burrs Collins for the Lumberjacks. Burrs Collins sent hard into the corner. The Lumberjacks want a call. They're not going to get one. Buckberger has some real estate in front of him. The Capitals take it a 3-on-2. Short-handed here. Buckberger plays down into the corner. Varla does as well. Capitals play back out to neutral ice. Almost works as a clearance as 1:20 remains on the Griva penalty. 2:05 remains in the second. John Stout clears it up the far side wall. Now Madison into the offensive zone. Nevers didn't realize he had Doshin with him. Back the other way comes Sanderson for the Lumberjacks. Sanderson on the near side, worked well as a penalty killer early on that Capitals penalty. Out that far side, Madison will send it down the length of the ice. Doshin got a deflection on it. He'll go for a change, as does Nevers. The defenseman and Brooks and Stout remain out there for the Capitals. Muskegon starts up ice as they'll change units. The unit 2 now out onto the ice for the Lumberjacks. Novotny joined by Thomas Maroon, Belusco, Blanchard, and Benson. Near side, Thomas Maroon on it. Sends it down in deep. Capitals netminder Caleb Heil will take care of this one himself. Clears it down the length of the ice. 25 to go on the kill for Madison. Down in deep, Axelson will try to leave there for his defenseman. Does just that, and up the near side wall, it's Blanchard on it. Blanchard rebounds it back and finds it on the near side wall. Skates through neutral ice. Poked off his stick by Prudhomme. Madison on the near side will find another chance to clear. Sent down in deep. Caps signal for Gustavs Griva to come straight to the bench as he steps out of the penalty box. 0 for 3 on the power play are both squads here in this one. Now Eulenkamp right after the kill on the near side had a great chance at it. A recovery made by Muskegon, but it was deep inside. Capel down beneath the goal line, battles for it, coming away with it's Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp plays to the line, held in at the line by Buckberger. Eulenkamp plays to the wall for Tang. Tang looks for options, has it on the half wall, plays back to the line for Buckberger, doesn't get there though. And now with 20 seconds to go in the period, the Lumberjacks start back the other way. It looked like it was offside to me. Near side Benson tangled up against the wall as the body goes hard to the ice. 10 seconds remain in the period. You have Eulenkamp on the far side. Baird Guido skates through neutral ice, plays down in deep, does Gavin, and that'll do it for period number 2. We're all square at 1 here in Middleton. through 2 periods of play. Players get tangled up after the horn sounds here in Middleton. We'll send it to break. We come back, we'll have your Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Breaking news. The Madison Capitals have invented freedom. That's right, flex plans. You pick the games, you pick the seats, and you save money while looking like a hockey genius. Want to come Friday? Boom. Sunday? Done. Bring grandma? She's in. Flex plans are the choose-your-own-adventure of hockey tickets. Score yours now at tickets.madcapshockey.com before they disappear faster than free hot dogs. Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Fristum Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at fristum.com/careers and take your shot.
Bring the squad, the co-workers, the bowling team, or your entire extended family because Capitals hockey is better together. With group tickets, everyone saves, everyone cheers, and everyone looks like a genius for showing up. Want to take it up a notch? Suites. Private space, great views, food, drinks. It's like hockey VIP but with more fun. Groups and suites are going fast, so rally your crew and lock in today at madcapshockey.com.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laughs, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com. Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin health tip of the month time, and they remind you this month to warm up and cool down. Dynamic stretches such as arm circles, high knees, and lunges prep your muscles for activity. Static stretches after activity also reduces soreness and improves flexibility. All of that helps lower the risk of strains and pulls, and that was this month's health tip of the month, thanks to our friends at Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin.
Dear hockey fans, Toyota's legendary lineup is always a hat trick. Go coast to coast with the tough-as-nails Tundra or the top-scoring Tacoma. Need room for your whole roster? Grand Highlander's got you covered. They've all got available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, too, so slick conditions can't compete. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network, all knotted up. One aside here in period number 2. And we head into period number 3 in about 10 minutes or so. Second intermission, the Play It Again Sports intermission. Let's get to your goal scoring summary. Jackson Nevers picked up his 4th of the season at the .225 mark of period number 1. Here's how it sounded on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Croatia into the offensive zone. Now Nevers in the slot. A shot. Scored! Jackson Nevers gets Madison on the board first in this one. 2:25 into period number 1. The captain gets the Caps on the board. The Caps got on the board first in period number 1. They take that 1-0 lead into intermission number 1. Cover and Croatia get the assist on the Nevers tally, but early on in the second, it was Carter Sanderson sneaking one by Caleb Heil. Heil thought he had it on the right post, but Sanderson, his future teammate at North Dakota, got it by him. Stewart and Clares with the assist on the Sanderson tally. We're all knotted up at 1 aside here in period number 2. Entering intermission number 2 here. Shots on goal 15-11, out shooting the Capitals 6-0 in period number 2, where the Lumberjacks, both teams 0 for 3 on the power play here in this one, as Madison and Muskegon, both sides with 8 minutes worth of penalties in Middleton. So it's 0 for 3, but 8 minutes worth of penalties to each side. 4-on-4 galore here tonight. And Middleton is, no team has had a 2-minute power play go the duration or score on the power play. In the first, it was Dexter Brooks for tripping. 30 seconds later, Danny Clares takes a penalty. Hudson for head contact. A minute later, Jet Kowasia takes a holding penalty. Hudson for holding. A minute and a half later, Gustav Zgriva for interference. So it's been all sorts of stuff tonight on the score sheet. All square going into the third period of play. It's been a fun one here in Middleton. We appreciate you joining us. Puck drop of period number 3 upcoming. We'll take a look around the league when we return. This is Capitals Hockey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs wearing sweaters, have we got news for you. Single game tickets for your Madison Capitals are on sale now. Pick a night, pick your crew, and boom, you're in. One ticket gets you goals, hits, laughs, and maybe even a ride on the Zamboni. Single game tickets, the most fun you can legally have on ice. Snag yours today at tickets.madcapshockey.com.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 93% rate. Adam Fox.
Fox breaks to the net and scores!
Jake Ottinger.
Save of his life for Jake Ottinger.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor shoots and scores!
Stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you're a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow at College Hockey.
Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Fristum Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at fristum.com/careers and take your shot. Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos done right, done local.
About 6 minutes sit between us and puck drop of period number 3. Let's take a look at live scores around the USHL. Earlier tonight, the U18s take down Chicago by a score of 5-2. Just the second NTDB win of the USHL season for all in Des Moines between the Blackhawks and Buccaneers. Less than 3 minutes remain there in period number 2. And that one 1-0 Lincoln on top of Omaha. That one just about to start the third period of play. 2-2 battling from behind are the Tri-City Storm, Brecken Smith, Ashton Toms, tying it up at 2 aside there in period number 2. That one just ended period number 2, so heading to the third momentarily in Dubuque. 2-1, Sioux Falls leads Sioux City at the end of the second period. 4-3, Cedar Rapids leads Green Bay through 2 periods of play. A 3-period second for the Rough Riders. Have them on top towards the end of the second period. And at the beginning of the third in Fargo, 2-1. Fargo in the lead over Youngstown. Brooks Cullen puts his force ahead late in the second period. They're heading to the third here momentarily. You're listening to Capitals Hockey. When we return, it's the third period of play. Capitals look to extend a point streak and look to give Muskegon their third loss of the regular season. You'll have that and more when we return. It's Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison. Don't wait until mosquitoes and ticks show up. Beat them to it with Mosquito Joe of Madison. Locally owned and operated, we deliver trusted pest control that protects your family and pets. Get a jump start this winter so your yard is ready when summer arrives. Mosquito Joe of Madison, outside is fun again.
Fans, Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Hey Cats fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse. When I'm hungry for the great steak of Texas, I always go to the Texas Roadhouse.
Folks like Willie love Texas Roadhouse for our famous hand-cut steaks, each one grilled to perfection to lock in the flavor and juices for that unmistakable Texas Roadhouse taste.
If you're ready for a good night of fun and partying, go to the Texas Roadhouse. They know how to do it right.
With a mouth-watering taste you'll want again and again. Only remember,
if it doesn't say Texas, it's not Texas Roadhouse.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Fristum Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at fristum.com/careers and take your shot.
Minutes in the books, 20 to go here in regulation. Back to the short change in period number 3. Right to left will go the Caps wearing white, left to right the Lumberjacks wearing black. All knotted up. One aside, goals from Nevers and Sanderson for their respective teams. Here in this one, no icing, they say, as it's played down in deep. Up the far side, Nevers continues it along. Capitals hustle after it. Nice job by Pitsley to knock it down. Madison into their own offensive zone. They blow the play dead for offside. It looked like it was kicked into the offensive zone by a Lumberjack. They blow the play dead nonetheless. 18 seconds into this third period. 1-1 face-off into the offensive zone. Pitsley arguing just that. That it looked like it was Muskegon bringing it into their own defensive zone. So offside should be negated. The face-off on that far side, one back by the Lumberjacks. Played off the wall by Daigneault. Daigneault up the near side, taken over by Madison. Now a chance out front. Michael Tang, his second USHL goal, gives Madison the 2-1 lead. 27 seconds into this third period. His second game back from the World U17 Challenge. A nice play by Caleb Pitsley to set it up for Tang, the Toronto native. regains the lead for the Capitals. Great play all around. Tang, his second of the year, points in 3 straight games. Now the third game back in mid-October. Here's Rich Reynolds.
Capitals goal. What star? By number 10, Michael Tang.
Intercepted now out front. A chance for Muskegon and a big save by Heil. Up against the wall. They just announced Tang here in the arena. Sorry, I had to cut into Rich Reynolds' time. Is now a chance for Madison. Realizing that Eulenkamp didn't have enough space to feed him the puck. Now it's Eulenkamp in the slot. A shot deflected wide by Axtelsson. Up that far side wall. Madison coming out hot here in period number 3. Where was this in the second? More shots on goal already. A minute into the third than they had in the entire second period. No shots on goal found its way to Carl Axtelsson. It's the second time this season that the Lumberjacks have kept the team shotless in a period. They have to go back to their home opener against Green Bay thanks to that nugget from Ezra Janello up the near side. It's Madison deflecting it down in deep. Doshin hustles to grab it for Madison. Belusko plays the body. Doshin keeps it moving ahead. Rehards Grieva feeds it to his brother. Goose down, shot blocked along the way. Far side, Stewart loses it for a moment. Plays over to the near side. Grieva has it poked off his stick. It's been a great effort there by the Capitals. Doshin digs it free for the Caps. Far side now, Rehards. Grieva on that far side corner, tries to play to Doshin. Doshin skates over it, and now back the other way come the Lumberjacks. They don't achieve center ice before Gertis takes things back over for Madison. Gertis plays the body. Nice job to play that one as he lost the puck. Blanchard far side up ahead now. The Caps send it into the offensive zone as Grieva sent hard up into the ice. Both Grieva twins down on the ice. The Capitals still find a way to grab the puck for a moment. Referee loses a wheel in the corner as well. Near side into the offensive zone comes Bergeron. Bergeron, a teammate of Michael Tang at that World U17 challenge. Deep inside the defensive zone, it's Kawasia. Kawasia spins off of a stick check and will start back the other way. Kawasia plays ahead, was looking for Eulenkamp. A nice job to poke it off the stick. Now Snee on the near side into the offensive zone, sparked by Cover. Snee up against the wall. Where was the Capitals in the second period? Far side, Kawasia near side, trying to find Cover. Instead, it finds the protective netting. We get a whistle, 17-12 to go here. Period number 3. Caps lead in this one, 2-1, thanks to the most recent tally coming from Michael Tang. His 9th USHL point. Now 6 points in his last 7 games. That second line for Madison without Titan Bergeson hasn't missed a beat. Up the near side, chipped around. Christ far side into the offensive zone. Sanderson plays off the wall. Shot from Christ, scores! Tie game once again. Jack Christ beats Caleb Heil on the low blocker. And Jack Christ has scored some big goals for Muskegon in his career. Finds a big one in this game. His 7th goal of the season. Again, he just beats Heil to that blocker side. And we're all knotted up at 2 once again here in Middleton. That second line for Muskegon has just been great so far today. Tang plays it down in deep right off the draw. Down there, Nevers, the first one to it. Player tied up a couple of ways. Tang was held up for a moment. A nice job to interrupt things on that far side by Pitchley. Pitchley ties the player up, but the puck comes free on the stick of Carter Sanderson. The Penguins draft pick plays over to the near side corner. No stick for the player in the corner, and Barrett Dexheimer. The puck comes free to the line for Barrett Gaidos. One-time shot from Buckberger, kicked away by Axelson. Sanderson there for Muskegon, played out to neutral ice. Christ, the most recent goal scorer on it. He'll play down in deep. 2 players tied up there. Former high school competitors, Nevers and Chris down there, icing on the play. Or no, offside the play. Faceoff comes just outside the offensive zone. 16-17 to go here in the third period. 2-all.
6'5'7".
Looking to figure out who's mouth guard.
6'5'7", if that's you.
Something is there. The linesman on it. A faceoff just outside the offensive zone for Madison. It's one back. Far side, near side from Brooks to Gertis. Get a deflection down in deep. Hustle after it. Capel, the first one to it for either side, comes away with possession. Capel stins off a stick check there from the Lumberjacks. Burrs Collins tries to grab it. Capel with a strong stick stays on it. Gertis had the game tying goal a week ago. Down into the corner now, Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp takes it down beneath the goal line up top for Gertis. Gertis looking for a shooting lane shot, goes wide. Gertis scored his first USHL goal against this Lumberjack squad last March. This one backhanded in and held on to for a whistle by Axelson. 15:46 to go in the third, 2-all. Face off on the near side to the right of Axelson in goal. Keep on to say Carlson. It's Carl Axelson, Minnesota Duluth commit in goal, the former Austin Bruin. Face off to his right in goal. Gustav Driva and Anthony Thomas Maroon. Thomas Maroon, the son of Pat Maroon. One up the near side wall and out. Gets up into the press box here as it hits a fan as well.
And for Monks, the winners are Steph, Nick Muir, Aria Volkman, and Vanessa. Congratulations.
Some staff comes to attend as we have a fan down. Staff member and a trainer going to assist the fan as the playback underway. Doshin with a shot that goes up on that far side. It comes up the near now, out to neutral ice. Gertis on it. Gertis plays down in deep. 15:27 to go in the third period. As it's played through neutral ice, it gets a deflection, so no icing. No, there is icing. 15:20 to go in the third, 2-all. No change to be allowed. As a face-off will come all the way back inside the defensive zone.
70,000 households and thousands of businesses. Visit Pelletieri.com.
Face off in the offensive zone, tied up. Eventually the Caps had a chance at it. Puck comes back the other way. Up that far side, the Caps down in the offensive zone, put some heavy pressure on and back the other way. Come Muskegon, it comes all the way down where Caleb Heil plays over to the near side for John Stout. That puck got up near the press box. A fan down in front got something there. We'll keep you updated on the fan. Here is being attended to by staff here in the arena. Over that far side, it goes all the way down in deep. Caps put some heavy pressure on. Prudhomme skates away with it. Prudhomme's tied up against the wall from a Muskegon player. Over that far side, it comes free out to neutral ice. It comes all the way into the offensive zone. Players beneath. Prudhomme wants it. The player for Muskegon doesn't. Madison can start back the other way, but a high sticking call coming on somebody here. So 14:07 to go in the third. We're heading to immediate timeout. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
Ready to score your next big career move? Join the winning team at Fristum Pumps right here in Middleton. We build the pumps behind the world's top brands in food, beverage, and pharmaceutical, and we're growing fast. With excellent benefits including up to $15,000 extra in profit sharing a year and a people-first culture, it's more than just a job. It's a power play for your future. Bring your drive, bring your dedication, help build what powers the world. Middleton made, globally trusted. Apply today at fristum.com/careers and take your shot. Some take shortcuts, but at Longhorn Steakhouse, we do steak the right way. Fresh, never frozen, expertly seasoned, and grilled to perfection. Because you deserve nothing less. Steak done right every time. Longhorn Steakhouse, waiting for you today over by Westtown Mall in Madison.
Just north of 14 minutes to go here in period number 3. 2-all here in Middleton. Faceoff upcoming in the defensive zone for the Capitals. It was a high stick that blew the play dead. Faceoff on the near side. One into the corner by Muskegon. Far side, Stewart wins the race to it. Stewart beaten eventually with the body of Buckberger, but grabs it back. Stewart far side off the stick of Chris, dropping things back on that far side. Madison on it, starting up ice now. Nevers looks like he has a beat on his former teammate, and Barrett Dexheimer spins off the stick check and plays to the line. He's taken down on that far side wall. It's Tang in the slot. Comes to Baird Gaidos at the line. Baird Gaidos' shot goes wide to the goal the whole way. I think he was shooting for a redirection. He doesn't grab that redirection. Madison grabs the puck at neutral ice, and back the other way as Nevers deflects it down into the offensive zone. Danny Clares over to the far side to Dexheimer and starting up ice into the offensive end. Far side playing the body down low. It's Heil on it. Heil rings it around the wall near side to Tang. Tang up ahead to Eulenkamp, who skates through neutral ice. Eulenkamp cuts towards the middle. Drop back. Ryder shot. Nice save there by Axel Shinnick. Caught up on an edge and knuckled towards him. Was able to keep that one in front of him. 13-10 to go in the third. We're all square 2-all. Face-off will be to the right of Axelson in goal. Capel and Burns Collins in the circle. Face-off tied up, eventually won back by the Capitals, but they have to take it to neutral ice. Just took the defenseman the wrong way and sends it all the way in on that far side is Dexter Brooks. Ryder down low, poking it free, trying to come free with it up the near side while they're unable to. Caps dig free in the corner, and it comes to Gertis at neutral ice. Gertis backhands it over to the far side, deflecting it into the offensive zone. Belusko up that far side and through neutral ice. Novotny loses it but gets it back. Far side burst. Collins' shot goes over the blocker side and into the window. On the near side, Hudson has it chipped around him by Ryder. Has Eulenkamp with him. Ryder's shot goes up into the protective netting for a whistle. 12:31 to go in the third. 2-2 the score. Both sides with a great chance on each end of the ice. That faceoff will be down to the right of the goaltender here momentarily. Axelson looks over to his right. Thomas Maroon and Gustavs Grieva, the two-team centermen. Face-off, one back by the Capitals to the wall. Doshin down into the corner now for Gustavs. Gustavs plays to his brother Rehards, who takes it up the near side wall. Plays now to Doshin in the middle. Gustavs there for the Caps as well. Comes to the line. Kowasia far side. One-time shot from Stout. Knuckles wide. Just caught that one up on an edge. Kind of fanned on it, but kept it going in the right direction. Down low. Far side, Stout on it for Madison. Plays back down to Gustavs. Grieva in the corner. Will switch spots with his brother. Keeps possession at the line. Gustav down low now for Rehards. Grieva down on that far side, plays to Stout, back to Grieva. Grieva shot that time, deflected in, deflected just over the goal. Grieva now with the shot again. It's Rehards, Grieva, and his brother Gustavs outsmarting the competition. Just can't get it past Axelson. Down low it goes for Gustavs. Now Rehards in that far side corner. The Twins connect once again. Gustavs to his brother. Rehards shot deflected, wide a goal. Got a deflection from Doshin out front. As now this one's Stewart out to neutral ice. A player behind the defense. John Stout deflected it along the way, just enough to slow it down. That Chuck Blanchard was offside. 11:25 to go in the third. 2-all. A great chance there for Muskegon. Knocked away by Stout at the blue line to just slow the puck up enough. And a face-off to come the opposite side of the Capitals bench here momentarily. Face-off, one back, near side, it's Clares. Clares into the offensive zone. Shot goes wide to the goal, up the near side. It's Buckberger, a big hit late on that far side wall. It's Cooper Snee, the receiving end of that hit. And up the near side now comes Benson. Snee with a big hit on the near side as Heil covers for a whistle. Tried to keep the puck moving to Chris Bergaitos. 11:06 to go in the third. A faceoff being the defensive end as Heil didn't want the defensive zone draw, but he gets one anyway. Here's that hit from Dexheimer on Snee. Faceoff will be to the left of Heil and goal. Stewart on the near side, down low. Goes around the wall, far side, Dexheimer. Dexheimer has that one poked away. A couple of his former teammates right in the area. Dexheimer keeps it moving towards the offensive end, though. Dexheimer down in the offensive corner now. Buckberger there for Madison. Another player there for the Caps is Caleb Pitchley. Jackson Nevers plays it out to neutral ice. Tang hustles to the near side, but eventually it's sent down in deep. The Lumberjacks touch up, and Bergaitos chases after it. Bergaitos up that far side, deflected out to neutral. Pitchley has Tang with him as they enter the offensive zone. Tang follows Pitchley, grabs possession. Tang shot, deflected wide. Near side, Gertis holds for Madison, loses the wheel. Nevers plays it down into the far side corner. Tang's the first one to it for either side. Tang tied up, leaves for Pitchley. Pitchley's taken down, no call comes from it. As up the far side now, Muskegon takes it to the near. Out towards neutral ice, it gets deflected down in deep, no icing. Caleb Heil goes to play things. Plays over to his defenseman on the far side, and Dexter Brooks starting up ice. Eulenkamp up ahead. Ryder's the first one to it. Ryder, far side, looking for options, spins back, plays up into the air for a moment. Ryder grabs it and eventually lands on the stick of Novotny for Muskegon. Benson down into the offensive zone. Caleb Heil jumps out of his cage to go and play it. Backhands it up the far side wall. Brooks keeps it moving to Eulenkamp. Kicked back there for Capel. Ahead for Ryder. Ryder into the offensive zone. Halted on the half wall by Reese Lance. Kind of get tangled up between the two. Caps defensemen go for a change as the puck tied up deep inside the offensive zone. Near side, John Stout, fresh off the bench, will go and hold the zone. Eulenkamp plays down into the corner. Benson gloves it down. Stout keeps it alive for the Capitals. Stout plays to the far side. Novotny there for Muskegon. He plays off the near side. Stout hustles after it for a moment. Eventually it's Benson to Daigneault. Daigneault over to the far side and out to neutral ice come the Lumberjacks. Burrs-Collins, near side Benson. Benson's shot deflected wide by Burrs-Collins. Had the right idea on it. Nothing comes from it though, and it deflects off the end wall down in deep. Burrs-Collins now on it on the near side. The Capitals. Ryder trying to feed it up ahead for Grieva as the Grieva line hops over the wall. 8:41 remains here in period number 3. Our score 2-all. Wouldn't be shocked if a timeout comes from Andy Brandt here momentarily. Face-off inside the defensive zone will be to the right of Heil in goal. Only one Caps player was able to make a change prior to that icing. Face-off tied up, sends it to the wall, poked free, Caps on it. It's Grieva, he'll skate it out to neutral ice. He's the one Caps player that had some fresh legs. He'll stay out as the other 4 go for a change. He'll put some pressure on Reese Lance, and now Danny Clares on it up that far side. Clares jumps around, a body check from Doshin. Capitals play it up the near side while Doshin has to react as it doesn't bounce as actively as the defenseman Buckberger thought. Muskegon enters offside, and that'll be immediate timeout. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Fans, Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used equipment, they've got you covered. You'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need to play your best.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel. Your logos done right, done local.
To go here in the period. The Lumberjacks win the neutral zone draw. They'll play down in deep. Caleb Heil quickly plays over to Chris Barrett-Gaidos, who keeps things moving up the near side wall. Doshin steps off and plays to Buckberger, who activates himself up into the offensive zone for Madison. Rehard Skriva spins back to the line, far side now for Barrett-Gaidos. Barrett-Gaidos towards the line, deflected wide by Gustavs. Out front, Doshin was in the area as well. Madison will back out of the zone as Stewart smartly advanced the zone. And now into the offensive end on the other side is Muskegon. His shot saved by Heil. The rebound was alive. Nice job to clear it by Barrett-Gaidos. The Capitals trying to start back the near side wall. Instead, it's at neutral up against that far side. Taking it beneath the goal line, Novotny. Novotny up against the wall. Tied up there as two-a-side work. Comes to the near side wall. At the middle. Taken beneath the goal line, a chance. Heil freezes it, but no, it stays alive actually. Heil's without a twig. Lance shot blocked along the way. Capitals scramble to chip it out of the zone. Diagonal holds in somehow up the near side now. The Lumberjacks keep it alive in their offensive zone. Buckberger loses a wheel. Caps kind of wanted a call. They're not going to get one as the shot trickles through the slot. Up the near side, the Caps unable to clear again. Novotny sends it off the end wall, far side. The Lumberjacks play to the middle, a shot, glove saved by Caleb Heil. 6:42 remains in the third. The goaltender, such a pivotal role, and the Caps have themselves a good one. Face-off will be in the defensive zone here momentarily. It'll be to the left of Heil. Varla and Stewart, the two-team centermen meeting at center ice. They're in the center of the face-off circle, not at center ice. That's a defensive zone draw for Madison. Up the near side wall, Prudhomme tried to play to the far, kind of fanned on his pass, looking for Cooper Sneed. Instead, it comes all the way back to Dexheimer and Clares, where they pay pitch and catch inside the Lumberjacks defensive zone. Sneed puts some pressure on. Prudhomme as well. Up the far side now, Dexheimer through neutral ice, takes it to the near side. Dexheimer shovels it down in deep, goes in on Caleb Heil. Heil just plays up the far side wall to Prudhomme. Prudhomme up ahead, Sneed deflects it to Varla. Varla into the offensive zone now. Up in the near side corner, to his side work. Lumberjacks skate away with it as Varla lost his twig in the process. Out to neutral ice, fresh off the bench is Michael Tang into the offensive zone. Stick handling around, a penalty upcoming on Muskegon. Danny Clares for a slash, no, the trip. Doesn't really matter either way. It's a 2-minute minor. That sends Madison to their fourth power play of the game. Face-off will be on the near side to the right of Axelson in goal. Madison would love a power play tally here. Gertis, the Griva twins, Eulenkamp and Nevers hit the ice for Madison. It'll be to the right of Axelson in goal. Under 6 to go in the third. The Caps find themselves on the man advantage. Face-off tangled up, one back by the Lumberjacks. A quick clearance goes all the way down in on Caleb Heil. Blanchard goes to put some pressure on the defense of the Caps. Instead, Heil just takes it back beneath the goal line. And now starting up ice comes Gertis. Gertis drops things back, splits the two players skating up ice as now Eulenkamp starts into the offensive zone. Nevers plays down in deep. Eulenkamp's going to be the first one to it with a whole bunch of speed near side for Gustavs. Gustavs plays back down looking to go to the far side. Instead it finds his brother up the half wall on the near. Far side, Gustavs is tied up. A chance for Muskegon to clear. They take advantage of it. Don't get much further than the red line, or the blue line I should say, as two players tied up against that far side wall. The puck skates free. 45 seconds to go here on the power play, or into the power play I should say, as Madison still with over half the man advantage remaining. To a side work in the near side corner. Capitals starting to cycle out Unit 1 and Unit 2 as they'll clear up that far side wall to the Lumberjacks. Heil goes way out of his cage to play it, loses it for a moment, and eventually play it over to Jet Kawaja. Kawaja has some pressure put on him by Sanderson. A chance for the Lumberjacks, whips wide. Stewart down in there. Sanderson had some heavy pressure on Kawaja as Tang calls Kawaja back to start up ice. Kawaja drops things back. Near side, it's Buckberger. Up the wall, Ryder chips it ahead. Kawaja chases after it for Madison, plays over to the far side wall. Therefore, Capel, now Tang. Tang bodied up. A chance for Muskegon to clear again. They'll try to take advantage of it, but Bucky will hold on the far side. 15 to go on the power play. Tang on the far side half wall. Looks for options, plays to the line, Buckberger, near side Ryder. Ryder towards the goal, way over the cage. Ramped up on him, 4 seconds to go on the man advantage. Buckberger at the line has it. Buckberger's shot deflected wide by Axelson. Extra player back out onto the ice is Buckberger taken down by the Muskegon player. Fresh off the bench, a rebound found its way to Max Ryder. Just didn't get enough wood on it. Capitals back at full strength, 0 for 4 on the power play today as Stout stick handles his way out of a Melvin Novotny stick check down in deep. The Capitals play it down in. Therefore, it is Chelski for Muskegon. Up against the wall are the Capitals. To his side, work down low. Doshin right outside the pile, waits for it. Burrs Collins there as well for Muskegon. Just north of 3 minutes to go in this third period. Our score sits at 2-all. Up that far side wall. It's just beneath the goal line of Madison's offensive zone. Eventually the puck looked like they had it free for a moment, and eventually it'll be the player in Snee playing to the line for Stout. Far side, jumps over the stick of Brooksy, who plays it down into the corner. Doshin takes it up against that far side wall and eventually comes free for Novotny. The Lumberjacks start back the other way. Benson plays down into the offensive zone. Heil goes way out of his cage to play this one. It'll go down into the offensive zone for Madison. Heavy forecheck was on for the Lumberjacks as now Dexheimer plays to the near side to Clares. Clares into the offensive zone. Clares loses it and eventually just play down in deep. Heil plays over to the far side defenseman in Kawaja. Kawaja mini-mites it up the wall. Wrapped around the kick plate near side for Prudhomme, and Prudhomme out to neutral to Cover, and the Capitals out into their offensive zone. They stay onside, far side Varla. Varla drops back to Kawaja. Kawaja looking for options. Near side Gertis. Gertis in the high slot. A shot deflected wide of the goal by Cover. Cover's stick was held in the process. Just not an intentional play by the Muskegon Lumberjacks, but up against the wall, to a side working there. Under 2 to go in the third. We're all knotted up. Capitals have it up against the wall in the feet of Prudhomme. Prudhomme kicks it up free to himself up the near side wall. Gertis holds down into the corner. It goes Cover. Now Varla just deflected before it could get to him by the Jacks. Benson can start back the near side. Sanderson just runs into one of his own players. As Benson was trying to get off the bench, Sanderson was getting on the ice. It's the Caps in the offensive zone again. 1:23 to go in the period. Nevers tied up and loses it. Burrs Collins there for Muskegon. Far side Diagonal into the offensive zone, or out to neutral ice at least. The Capitals back just inside the neutral zone. Turn it over. Sanderson up that far side interrupted things. Madison chips it towards the offensive zone. 1 minute to go. Period number 3. This game's been back and forth. The Caps have had 2 separate leads in this one. Right now, looks like the point streak would extend if everything were to remain the same. The Lumberjacks take their sweet time to start up ice. Far side, it's gloved down by Sanderson. They enter the offensive zone. Far side deflected towards the crease. A nice job out of midair by Nevers to deflect that one to neutral. Right back in, though, come the Lumberjacks. Far side, played to the middle. A shot from Chris, frozen by Heil. 34.9 to go in the third. 2-all, a face-off in the defensive zone for Madison upcoming.
That's the Cap zone. Harper Fry right after the game tonight.
Face-off will be on the far side to the right of Heil in goal. Capel for Madison, Thomas Maroon for Muskegon. Heil looks over to the right for the draw here momentarily. Face-off's tied up, and nice way to win the draw forward by Stout, but now Blanchard battles back for it for the Lumberjacks. The puck free in the slot for a moment. Capitals able to clear up the near side wall as Dexter Brooks on it. Brooks has played well tonight as Ryder chips it into the offensive zone. 20 to go here in regulation. Far side, Brooks thought about going up to play it. Instead, back the near side, it's Stout with a chance to play things up for the Caps. Ryder plays things with a backhand ahead. Now back the other way, Caps with one last rush in them. Instead, Capel sends it down into the corner. Riders play down low, not enough. Caps extend a point streak to 5 games as Madison will head to overtime for the third time in the past 4 games. Madison 0-1 in games that end in a shootout, but 1-0 in games that end in overtime. So 1-1 in extra frames this season. Muskegon in the extra frame this season is (3-0). 2 overtime wins and a shootout win for the Lumberjacks. So we take a look back through tonight's game. Jackson Nevers got the scoring start at 2:25 into period number 1 from Cover and Coasia. The Lumberjacks tie it up a period later from Carter Sanderson. Stewart and Clares with the assist. In the third, Michael Tang got the scoring start at his second USHL goal from Pitsley. Had Madison up 2-1. Early on in period number 3, Jack Christ, the tie-in goal. Sanderson and Chelsky on the assists on that one. Christ played youth hockey with Caleb Heil, Chaska Chanhassen program. The Stormhawks, they combined for youth hockey. That team had a bunch of NHL draft picks on it, including Heil. Faceoff will be at center ice. 2-2. 24 seconds before these two teams will start back up. Each team has their 3 troops that they'll start things with in the extra frame. Stewart, Christ, and Clares for Muskegon. For the Caps, Pitsley, Nevers, and Coasia. 60 minutes, not enough to decide this one. To the extra frame we go. Luke Stork joined by Pitsley and Stewart at center ice. And the faceoff tied up and won back by Pitsley. A nice job to win the draw. In the overtime period on Sunday for Madison, Max Ryder scored the game-winning goal, but the Caps didn't touch the puck for the first minute and a half of the extra frame. Coasia takes it beneath the goal line. He's taken down. No call will come. Madison battles back for possession as Nevers on it in the corner. Nevers plays to the line. Coasia holds the line and he'll play to the far side for Pitsley. Pitsley takes it out to neutral. Coasia goes for a change. Gertis fresh out onto the ice as Pitsley into the offensive zone. Eulenkamp jumps over the wall for Madison. Puck comes free to Eulenkamp on the near side. Eulenkamp keeps circling around the offensive end. Eulenkamp leaves there. Gertis on the far side wall. As Eulenkamp spin off of a stick check on the far side. Eulenkamp cuts towards the middle. Eulenkamp trying to find a shooting lane. A shot goes through the legs on the far side. Muskegon with a chance back the other way. Chris and Gertis race down to the offensive zone. A nice job by Gertis. Now Madison can come back the other way. Eulenkamp, far side only has Dexheimer. Plays to the middle. Doshin with a shot. And what a save by Axelson. A minute 08 into the extra frame. A great chance for the Capitals, met by a great save for Axelson in goal. You'll see Doshin trying to beat him glove side. He's unable to. Axelson keeps it out of the cage. And we go to a face-off in the offensive zone for Madison. Riva, Ryder, and Buckberger for the Caps. Burrs, Collins, Benson, and Dexheimer for Muskegon. Capitals win the draw and they'll take it out to neutral. Just under 4 minutes to go in the extra frame. Buckberger drops things over to Max Ryder. He was the overtime winning hero on Sunday afternoon. Buckberger almost loses it, so he takes it back out to neutral ice. Gustavs, Griva, and Max Ryder. The other players out there for Madison is now Gustavs with an edge on it. Gustav towers his way towards the goal. Had it slashed out of his stick for a moment, it looked like to me. Ryder trying to battle back for it. He grabs it for Madison. Ryder on the half wall on the far side. Circles around the offensive zone, and they'll spin out to neutral ice. Griva goes for a change, I would assume. Buckberger will as well. Varla hops over the wall for the Capitals as Ryder into the offensive zone. Ryder on the far side feeds ahead for Buckberger. Buckberger takes it beneath the goal line. Capitals play back out to neutral ice for Ryder. Buckberger goes for a change as now the Caps start up ice. Varla into the offensive zone. Far side, a stick out of the hands of Axelson. The defenseman has 2 sticks in his hands for about 3 seconds there. The Caps bench wants a call on it. They're not going to get one. Tang drops back now as Madison allows Muskegon to make a couple of changes. A big hit sent on at neutral ice. Stout on it. It'll drop things back to Tang. 2.5 into this extra frame. Madison into the offensive zone. Tang drops back for Stout. Stout will take it out to neutral ice. They'll play over to that far side wall to Tang. Tang up the far side now looking for options. Tang turns around and skates into the offensive zone. Stout on the far side, tries to find it back to Tang. Gets it to him beneath the goal line. Tang tied up as he takes it up that far side wall, and it's taken away by Muskegon. 2 minutes to go in the extra frame. Muskegon touches the puck for the first time in the extra frame, it feels like. Novotny into the offensive zone. Takes it up the right wing wall, now beneath the goal line. Stout trying to reach the stick around him. Clares holds the line. Heil beneath the goal line plays for Madison. Sanderson puts some pressure on, but now Nevers grabs it for the Capitals. Up ahead trying to find Kawasha off the bench. Clares gets tied up, and now Nevers, actually that's Kawasha over there, ties the player up, and Clares. Puck poked free, Sanderson back the other way. One-on-one with Michael Tang. Poked free by Kawasha. Sanderson back on it though. Sanderson has it poked free. Nevers hustling after it. Jackson Nevers, the captain, opened the scoring today. Nevers in, a shot. Nice save by Axelson again. 1:15 in the extra frame remains. Madison on it, having numbers back the other way. Eulenkamp comes into the offensive end. Eulenkamp's shot blocked by Axelson. Axelson's been the best player at 3-on-3, no doubt about it. 2 grade A chances for Madison. Nothing really grade A back the other way. The Lumberjacks will look to change that as Clares starts up ice. Clares drops things back near side. Crisp gathers some speed and skates through neutral. Against his high school teammate on that far side, Eulenkamp putting some stick pressure on him. Crisp into the offensive zone, takes it a shot, directed wide by Heil, and now Madison with a 2-on-1. Eulenkamp has Gertis with him. Finds it to Griva. Griva's shot. What a save by Axelson. He'll freeze it for a whistle. 24 seconds remain in the extra frame. Carl Axelson, oh my goodness. Face-off will be on the near side. To the left to Axelson in goal. Pitsley, Doshin, and Buckberger for the Caps. Benson and Burst Collins for the Lumberjacks. Caps win the draw. Buckberger at the line. 20 seconds to go in the extra frame. The Caps don't have time to take it all the way back. Buckberger goes for a big loop and comes into the offensive zone with speed. Now Pitsley in the high slot, fans on it. Puck comes free. And Burst Collins tries to settle it down, realizing there's not a ton of time left in overtime. That'll do it for the extra frame. Caps with a couple of grade A's there in overtime. We're heading to a shootout once again here in this one. 2-2 here in Middleton. We'll send it to a break here in a moment. You're listening to Capitals Hockey.
Hey Caps fans, this season reading pays off. It's our Stick to Reading program. Kids who read just 3 books earn a free ticket to any Sunday home game of their choice. That's right, read 3, get in free. Families can join the fun with discounted tickets too. Visit madcapshockey.com to secure your tickets today. Stick to reading, because great readers make great fans.
Just enough time to catch your breath there. Second shootout in 4 games for the Capitals. They went 1 for 3 on Friday night a week ago against Green Bay. Green Bay went 2 for 3 and took home the victory. Heil back to the net on the left side of the ice. Axelson back to the net on the right side. Niles Benson will go first for Muskegon as he'll get things started in the shootout. Benson gets the go-ahead from the referees. He'll pick up possession and take it over to his left. Benson stick handles a bit before Heil stuns him with the left pad. The Capitals never had a chance to lead on Friday night a week ago in the shootout against Green Bay. Michael Tang not able to play in that game as he'll start back the other way. He was at the World U17 Challenge. Tang goes in real slow, looking for a weakness in Axelson. He thinks he finds one. Axelson says, throws the glove down. Nothing in round one of the shootout. Drew Stewart hops over for the Lumberjacks. Looks to give the Lumberjacks the lead here as he picks up. Goes east to west before eventually going north and south. The shot stopped by Heil. Buckberger will hop over the wall for Madison as the Capitals look to make it do or die. The post stops Stewart. As now Bucky back the other way. Buckberger, the defenseman, 3 goals on the season, all power play goals. Buckberger's shot right into the stomach. That time of Axelson. Burrs Collins hops over, the 2024 tender for this Lumberjack squad. The Latvian can start towards the zone and try to make it do or die for the Caps back at the other end. Burrs Collins shoots and scores. Caps must score here, and Max Ryder will go out to try to keep this one going. Ryder had an overtime game-winning goal on Sunday. Scored in a shootout on Friday last week. He's 1 for 1 on the season in shootouts, but Axelson denies him on this one. And Muskegon takes home the 3-2 win in the shootout. Caps led 1-0 and 2-1 in the game, but aren't able to skate away with 2 points. Caps only scored twice in a game where they had a lot more chances. You have to take advantage of them. Muskegon improves to 15-2, 0-0 on the year. The Caps fall to 9-6, 0-2 on the season. Caps, for what it's worth, will at least move into a tie for 5th place with either Cedar Rapids or Green Bay as they're playing each other tonight. But the Caps fall in a shootout 3-2. An exciting one here on night 2. All the more reason to join us on night 2 of the 2-game series. The Wiener Dog race is tomorrow, presented by Quick Trip. A great spot to be here. Tickets.madcapshockey.com. If you can't be here for it, make sure to swing by Flow Hockey or the Caps radio network on YouTube. But Caps just unable to capitalize on a pair of leads in this game and hold on to them. Caleb Heil played well, just unable to capitalize on it. That'll do it for our coverage tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow evening. Pregame starts at 6:45 p.m. The Ameriprint Apparel pregame show. Thanks for joining us here this evening. For the Capitals, my name's Drew Steele signing off. Caps fall in the shootout 3-2.